Yo, what's up, everybody? Hello there, it's the Spooky Memes. With me, as always, the other part of the program, friend Krampus.
That is me. Hello.
And today we're joined by EnryMae, speedrunning extraordinaire. This video hasn't started. What the fuck?
It worked every time, but now
Oh,
you have to reopen it. I think. Great, because it worked every time it didn't have to, and the time it needed to, it just gave you "fuck you, RE2R."
I want to open it with VLC instead.
Fuck
that
me,
always
Yes,
works.
it works.
That works instantly.
See, RE2R fucking shit game.
We can't even record it. Okay, sorry guys, we're doing a recording commentary of a Resident Evil 0 hard mode, no damage.
And we're doing a commentary on that commentary right now because we're fucking...
Yeah, we need to resync this, so all the audience are going to find out how we sync stuff. All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Get your clapping hands ready, bro.
My clappers.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, well, hopefully we're synced up. And hopefully we did a good enough job explaining what we're doing. EnryMae, you recorded this for us.
I did, which is why all the editing will be utter rubbish, but...
Why did you record this for us?
Right, the truth is, you know, those of you that are really loyal to this channel, despite all the aliens coming and watch the LP of RE2R know how much fun Seb had. And I wanted to do justice to this game. So we're playing RE2R hard mode, no damage, segmented, which basically means I'll save and load up. And there'll be no cutscenes.
No cutscenes, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's long enough already, this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see this game in its entirety story-wise, we have a full Let's Play on the channel. And if you want to see Sean and me suffer, friend Krampus and I suffer, that's the where to go. I'll link to that in the description.
Yeah, spoiler alert, it's not a good game, but I think our Let's Play of it was quite entertaining.
So you watched that,
Of course.
and you felt the pain,
I did.
and you decided to show us how it's done.
Correct.
And to beat RE2R the way it should be beaten,
Yeah.
because we couldn't.
Correct. Not because you couldn't, but because the game did not allow you to. And that is the problem with RE2R. It doesn't give you a chance.
This game is the worst. We've now played RE2R through 8 on the channel, through 4 remake, you know, like... This is the worst one for me, personally.
Yeah,
This...
no joke.
So, EnryMae, you're going to be explaining some of your techniques.
Some of my cheese, because it's 90% cheese. Like here, you just go to the end of the car, you hold your gun, and you wait for the dogs to jump. Slow and painful, but taking it safe.
An issue I had with this game was that often, even if you're playing on like the widescreen mode, the enemies will jump at you from off screen.
Yeah.
You don't know how fast they're going to come at you. You don't know what height they're going to come at you. Yeah.
And I'll tell you another thing that I noticed during your LP that now may make sense. Now, Rebecca, when she shoots, she gets a lot more recoil than Billy. So sometimes if you stand somewhere, you shoot, the recoil make your camera angle changes. So halfway through while you're shooting an enemy, she goes like an inch back and the camera changes and you get all of a sudden...
I
the hell
did
just
not
happened?
know that.
During the LP, I go to Sean, I go, hey bro, it's not going to make a difference if I'm shooting the gun with Billy or Rebecca, is it? And you go, nah.
Spoiler, it does.
Does he do more damage as well?
His gun does. So the damage is weapon based.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But again, you couldn't know, right? Because the game doesn't tell you that.
So I'm guessing that all the handgun ammo is going into Billy's gun after this.
Yeah, so you'll
that
see at
reason.
some point, I just discard the Star's End gun because the other one is actually does more damage and fires faster.
Yeah.
I had this issue where we were constantly juggling through pistol ammo on both guns.
Yeah.
And I'd get to points where I had like 3 bullets in one and 5 in another. So I just have to take both because I might need 8 bullets and then have to switch mid-fight.
Yeah.
If I just ran out of my bullets in one and then just left that one, I would never have had that issue. But it's because I was also playing with the dual characters.
Yeah.
So I want both characters to have a gun.
Exactly.
Until one of them
Correct.
gets so injured and then one of them has to carry both guns.
And that is another thing. I mean, we'll play no damage here. But yes, this game wants you to use both characters. But actually, no damage, speedrun, you're always better off using one of them.
Did you just run away from that?
Yeah, unlike you, that you wasted all your bullets shooting it, you just ran downstairs and got done.
Wow, the sass. Unlike you, person who's never played this game before,
No,
I took the master strap.
And you know what, Sean, I apologise if that came a bit, sassy. But that is the problem with this game. Like, of course, there's an enemy, the first enemy you shoot it, you couldn't know, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, it looked like a boss fight because there was a cutscene and everything.
No, you can just run away.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's actually quite interesting because in some games there are like enemies that you just can't beat, and that's the sort of thing I like to do in D&D sometimes, where I just plop a monster down in front of my players that they can't beat.
It's just immovable. It's like a boss at the start of a Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to beat. Well,
you can't.
Dark
beat
Souls
him.
3, you beat the big knight, don't you? You have to beat him.
Yeah, you have to
right.
beat him,
But
yeah.
in every other Souls game,
Yeah. Well, there's the Asylum Demon in the first one. There isn't one for Dark Souls
there's
2.
not one in Dark Souls 2. No, they give you a tutorial area.
And that's why Dark Souls 2 is the worst game in the franchise, baby!
No, it's my favourite!
But anyway, this isn't about Dark Souls.
Elden Ring did the same.
Yeah, it
Big
did.
hard boss.
Soldier of God, Rick.
Demon Souls does it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what guy's called.
It's like the Asylum Demon. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, what I was saying was, in games like these, you're sort of programmed to shoot enemies and kill them, especially if they look, boss-shaped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not as much of a instinct to run away from it, which is what the problem with doing that in D&D is as well. People will not run from a monster, they'll try and kill it, and then they'll die doing it, so it's difficult to pull off.
Saying that, in racing games, whenever I've played a racing game, I always go backwards right from the beginning just to see if I can, especially on the old racing games like on PS1, PS2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys do the same.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
done the
So
same.
I don't know if this is in the book for Ready Player One, but in the book for Ready Player One, in the movie for Ready Player One, sorry, the main character wins the race by just
By going backward, yeah.
goes backwards,
And there's a
that was
racetrack
that was the
underneath,
trick to
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I was like, millions of people have tried this race, and he's like the first one. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
In our internet, everybody figures out the Easter eggs and secrets for every game in like a day.
Mm-hmm.
It was so amazing playing the Dark Souls games on release because they were just such an enigma. You're like, what everybody on the internet is talking and trying to figure it all out together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about Dark Souls more because
Because you like that game more.
It's a more entertaining game than RE2R.
It's a
but
game worth talking about, yeah.
I'm sure EnryMae will notify us to any sort of particular strategies.
Now we're just shooting zombies.
yeah, a lot of it is standing still against a wall with your back to a wall and shooting.
Yeah, and
zombies.
using,
so far,
using the Jill Valentine seal of approval from the RE1 remake Krampus.
check if the
play.
aim comes
Correct,
through.
use the auto aim.
Yeah.
And now what I'm doing is basically emptying the star guns, abandoning it forever because the other gun's better.
This.
And again,
God.
you couldn't know that, right? But now you do.
No, and you would think both.
You'd actually think, the Star's endgun, there's a lot of interesting lore about it, would actually be a better endgun.
Yeah.
But no, these random dudes gun
Random prisoner's gun.
of a policeman is actually better than a custom gun with lovely design. And I'm like,
yeah. A kendo special.
yeah.
Oh, he threw it!
Left it on the floor
And that's where it's gonna rot.
Oh my goodness.
so that gets exploded.
Maybe. Spoiler.
Later.
Could happen.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Sorry, sorry, people who are watching an RE2R commentary without watching
there's
RE2R.
gonna be spoilers in this because we've done the Let's Play.
If you want to know the lore, the cutscene, the LP is so much better because watching it just, makes me laugh. But this is more, if you want to do one of the few things that you should never do, which is replay this game and try not to take a hit, you can look at this video and it'll give you a few hints.
Yeah.
But my advice is just don't do it because it's not fun. But maybe you like it.
Yeah, EnryMae, I gotta say thank you. You drove over 5 hours to get here.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
We live at complete opposite sides of the country. Sean, you live just up the road, so thank you for really making the effort.
Oh, I know.
Thank you, Sean, for coming from up the road. You'll also be thanked.
Yeah. EnryMae, you've travelled 6 hours, 5 hours.
5, yeah.
5 hours to get here to show us how it's done.
Yeah.
Not to show you how it's done, but just to show how bad of a game design this is. Because you'll see, I won't spoil it, but you'll see certain, how to actually get through them, and it's not fun.
We got stuck here for an entire episode because we forgot to pull down the ladder.
Yeah.
push the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a sad time.
Oh, also, just to let everybody know what's going on, we've just came back from the pub.
We have?
We've
We
had a
have,
few
yeah.
drinks.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
were good though.
Cranberry and amaretto.
We've just discovered, yeah, Di Serrano and cranberry, and it's the best. It is the best. It's dangerous, guys. It tastes just like juice.
Yeah.
It does.
And here's the best thing about RE0 right here. The save room music.
It is.
It's
it
good
is.
save room music,
It
isn't
is
it?
indeed.
Do you get this in Dead by Daylight if you play Rebecca?
Well, no, it's when
no.
you go into certain areas of the police station map. So if you go into the chief's office
Yeah.
Mhm,
and you go
yeah.
into the photo development place,
Yeah, the dark room.
it plays there. Well,
Yeah.
and like sort of a variation of the save room theme for Resident Evil 2 plays in those
Mhm.
rooms.
Okay.
Um,
Is that because Wesker, that's why he'd develop his
No.
Rebecca pictures?
well, technically, yes, he would do
Maybe.
that. Yeah. Um,
No, but that's because you have a save point in the game there.
Yeah, but Rebecca never goes there. So why would it be Rebecca's thing?
No, it's not Rebecca's theme, it's the Resident Evil
no, it's
2
the
save
Resident
room
Evil
theme.
2 save room theme.
Oh,
Like
I
a
see.
bit
So it's
rejig.
not this theme isn't in DVD.
No, it isn't.
No.
Yeah.
So one thing I've noticed is when you've got like those text bits, like when you loaded the game there,
Yeah.
you didn't speed up the text at all.
No.
Would it not technically be shorter to do it that way?
Maybe. But you
It
have,
would
you know,
be.
this is actually only my third or fourth time playing Resident Evil 0. So it's not like I know much about it other than I looked up a few strats and tried to replicate them. And I do apologize for the bad editing using Microsoft Clipchamp. Please sponsor us, Microsoft. Because, you know, I'm not a pro of videos unlike Seb and Sean. But here we're going into our first boss fight, the Scorpion.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
And
This
look, he's got his
guy.
knife out.
I was
Correct.
surprised in this fight because you can just leave the boss fight and go walk around in a corridor.
Yeah, but
and
it doesn't work like that.
And come back.
Right.
What other boss fight just allows you to just walk away?
Exactly.
I guess. Yeah.
Right, so
Are you
the
just knifing this?
correct. The strategy is just cheese him and spam knife. Careful, because sometimes it just gets at you and lunges and you have to do a bit of a quick turn. I'll show you in the video. But yeah,
Okay.
this is a bullet sponge unless you just spam, you know, right click, left click.
By the end of our Let's Play, I had no bullets left, but I put a shitload into this guy.
Yeah.
Nah, not worth it. Just do this.
This is nuts.
Can't believe this.
This
You
is
must
so
have left this
dumb.
boss fight like 3 times in the middle of the battle and like.
Yeah. All
We
you
had so
need
much
is a
trouble with
knife.
this.
Yeah, now run back.
Oh, get wrecked.
So you gotta be
Scorpion.
careful. But that's it. There you go. And the death animation, because you know it's a greatly designed game. And a bit of dancing. And that's it. First boss fight done. Not a bullet shot.
Well done.
And then you've left the knife on the floor.
Yeah, never used again, ever.
What?
You know, there's no
Oh.
damage. You gotta take it safe.
For this game, guys, there's no boxes.
Yeah.
You
true.
can use the floor as your inventory, but you just have to remember and be able to get back to that area on the floor.
Yeah.
It's really dumb. It fucked us so hard in the Let's Play.
It really did.
I dislike that the most about this game, that there's no box system. And I get that there's 2 different people, so you can swap things back and forth, but there's so many items you have to pick up.
Yeah.
And a lot of the items like this shotgun I just picked are actually 2 slots. So yeah, you have more inventory, but it give you items like that where you're just like, it isn't more inventory.
I just
Yeah.
realised you're not picking up any health items. And
Oh, it's no
I was going to
damage?
ask why.
I don't plan to get hit because if I get hit, I'll just reset.
yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So, and even that, there's a lot of backtracking and again inventory management and things like that.
Yeah.
You see me pause every now and then just because, again, I don't know this game. I'm just leaving some bullets here because I'll get back with another character because I need to pick up.
You've left them in the
craft
inventory
tool.
on the floor.
Yeah, on the infinite inventory. But yeah, so a lot of this game is. Another thing I don't like about this game is the pace. It's very slow. The 2 character system, I get it, but actually slows you down a number of times because, you know, to progress at some point, you'll need character B, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you have to go and pick them up or rescue them or saving them. This game is like, and, you know, you two guys have played it. Half of it is save Rebecca from falling somewhere, being grabbed by a boss, being stuck somewhere, and it's just not fun, personally. You know, if you like it, people out there, nothing against you.
Yeah, it's
didn't.
okay to like this game. That's fine. That's fine.
But we don't.
We don't. We don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just going back. Rebecca's stuck in like a room upstairs. We got the ice pick.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna use to unlock the door.
You gotta drop it down to her, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him up with a dumb waiter.
This game.
Dumb waiter.
Yeah.
More like, what a dumb way to make a game.
Lol.
And that's the smartest thing I'm going to say all day.
That was good, man. That was good.
I liked it.
gotta give you
I
props for
liked
that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
That's good. I think I thought this was a microwave at first.
You know what? I think you did. Remember you saying it in the Let's Play? Where's the microwave shot? Microwave?
So let's go in up to Rebecca. Did I trap Billy?
Yeah, you did. You can trap either. Like I says, because Billy's much better at shooting, shoots faster and all that. Like I says, I leave Rebecca behind.
He shoots faster as well.
Yeah, he shoots weapons faster.
What the hell?
That's what I don't like about this game, right? Rebecca is like person to be rescued all the time because Billy can take more damage, shoots faster. I get it. He cannot combine herbs, but he can use a first aid spray, so you don't need to combine herbs.
Billy can't combine herbs.
No, he can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we did figure that
We
out.
did
didn't
figure
we?
that out, yeah.
But that's what I mean. All Rebecca is just like combine herbs and carry around chemicals. But in terms of fighting, stamina, resistance, weapon handling, Billy's better. But the main character is Rebecca. Billy's just a random dude.
And he never comes back. Although, wait, Rebecca never comes. No, she's in RE1, I guess. So in the timeline, she comes
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, and she's in a Caliban Cove.
Yeah, and she's also in some of the CGI movie. Remember?
Oh yeah, we've not watched Death Island at this point.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
We were going to.
We watched 2004's Dawn of the Dead instead.
We did.
Which was worth it.
It was dope.
Yeah, it was great.
So good.
Right, so this is another thing Resident Evil 0 is really good at. It just throws you into an area and random enemy spawns. So here you just got dogs. What you do is just shoot straight away.
Monkey noises for the dogs.
So in terms of this shotgun here,
Yeah.
is this one or the other one more powerful?
Right, this one is got a higher decapitation chance.
Okay.
And it does slightly more damage, I think. But only carries 2 shots.
Yeah.
So it's not worth it. The other one carries 7, so it's a lot more versatile.
Did you have her active, like shooting?
Yes,
there?
correct, yeah. Because I want to empty the shotgun, and those dogs are dangerous as well, and I think shotgun one-shots them.
Okay.
So it's just, yeah, I go with Billy, and I go with Rebecca active, just to make sure that dogs don't just jump at you and get wrecked, because game design, 9 out of 9.
So hold on a minute. If this is a no damage run,
Yeah,
that means neither character.
I
can
didn't
get
realize
injured.
that.
correct. Now, there is a caveat. The very last boss fight, you may remember, there's at some point in the boss fight, Rebecca goes on autopilot to open all the gates.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
in that case, I do take damage, but I do not count because I cannot control Rebecca. At that point, is literally an NPC. So I give
Okay,
myself
okay.
that
Yeah. Okay.
sort
that's
of
fine.
leeway, because otherwise it would be totally down to random, or you know, the
It would be
leech
RNG
queen.
every time.
Yeah, and like I said, I cannot control the character. But other boss fights, even though I'm fighting with one character, you can actually. It's funny. You can control both characters with like I play mouse and keyboard. So your main character will be WSD. The other one I have the
What?
arrows. Yeah. So to move one out of the way, you can actually control both characters in a boss fight. So when I have control of both, I try to make them safe by using both. But at that very specific moment, like you cannot control Rebecca. So I'm like, if he gets hit by a boss, it's her fault because he's
You're
literally on
blowing my mind
autopilot.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seb and I are just speechless with our mouths open because we cannot believe what we're hearing here.
You could have been playing.
No,
I could've-
virtually,
I could have
yeah.
parseced. I
Yeah.
could have literally
You could have
parseced.
just came and sat next to me. You could have WAD'd while I fucking arrow keyed.
But the thing is, you cannot shoot with your second character, but you can move him.
You could be walking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
correct.
could be getting shit done.
Not really.
You could have been moving about.
They need to be in the same room.
Yeah.
I'll show
I
you.
think there is a mod
later.
for multiplayer.
Could be.
We had a look at some mods, didn't we?
Yes.
Nah, you actually had the true ending. We'll explain when we
We
get
had
to
the
it.
truest ending.
Do you get the true ending, EnryMae?
No, I don't because
Oh.
that's what I mean. I've never seen the true ending. Just in the LP. You know, I always thought, you know, you'll see how this video ends, and that is like not the true ending, but I always thought that was it. But then I watched the
the Let's
Spooky
Play.
Memes LP, and that is the true ending.
Yeah.
So we'll spoil it when we get to it. Yeah, so I abandoned the other shotgun because it's pretty useless. The other thing, this guy in the fridge, which we just passed, just run through it and get to the end and shoot him. So there's a zombie in this fridge stack.
Right, yeah.
Careful whenever you come back from the dog's room. You'll see from the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a major threat, but a key one.
There's always a guy burning in something, isn't there?
Yeah, inflammatory zombie.
In RE4. What's that guy's name, Sean?
I'm pretty sure it's called Mario.
During the Let's Play, you do. Is it Mario?
Yeah, like.
Fire Fridge Man or whatever.
Oh wait, hold on a minute. Are you talking about the policeman that gets burned?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Fire Fridge Man.
Fire Fridge Man.
Fire Fridge Man doesn't have a name. Only the villagers have names, really.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So it's like
Somebody's
Don
gonna be
Manuel,
like,
Don
does
Esteban.
I mean, in
Fire
RE4,
Fridge
you
Man
got the
does
guys
that.
with the torches that try to blow fire at you, but if you shoot them, they burn
We're not
themselves.
talking about
yeah.
those.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about...
We're talking about the
There's a
dude,
scene on the island.
yeah, where a guy's trapped in like a oven or something. And
Oh,
he bursts
yeah,
out
yeah,
at
I
you.
remember that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
but because he's a soldier, Ganado.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed a shot there, mate. What are you doing?
Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes I do miss
Well,
shots.
he had to turn the character
Oh my god, what?
because the
Auto
auto
aim, yeah.
wasn't working. He'd walked too much to the right.
Right, Jill Valentine's seal of approval.
Yeah.
Better. And we
Nice.
get the second ring for the briefcase.
Cool.
So yeah, we're kind of going quite fast. The train is probably the best area of the game. That's the problem. It's the first area, and it's
Jeez.
the best one.
Yeah.
People do find that with Resident Evil games, like RE2 RPD.
Well,
You know what I mean?
To be fair, jump scare there, by the way. Sorry. But the thing is, like, all Resident Evil games are like that.
RE4 The Village.
I mean, the castle is pretty good.
Castle is my favorite bit.
You
in
gotta give
RE4.
it.
Okay.
It's a bit
games.
too longish, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. The remake one is better paced. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to do with obviously the better you get at a game, the less scared you are of it. Like, because it's less dangerous and you know what to do in situations. And that's sort of like the curse of Resident Evil in that it can't maintain that without like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm.
Like I was terrified at the end of RE7, at the beginning of RE7. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd become more numb to it towards the end, and I was just like, "Fuck this shit." But at that point,
We can
the
tell by
RE
your choice with the vaccine.
At that point, though, the RE games now are at least very good for just being like, okay, but now you're Chris Redfield and just mow through everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not scared
yeah.
anymore. Just action this shit up.
I've mentioned this to Seb, but I've actually written sort of like an essay about this sort of thing, like theory of horror and why people get scared of things. And that's sort of one of my arguments in that the more power you have, i.e. the more competent you are at something, the less you're scared of it. But it's like RE2 starts off with zombies and a weird police station. You don't know your way around. Your power level's at the bottom at that point.
Yeah.
The zombies are up. Whereas the more you play, the more you become acquainted with that, your power level goes up to mash the zombies. And then what happens next? Bam! Mr. X. Suddenly, the game's power level is a lot higher than your own because you got Mr. X on your tail, you don't know what to do with him. And that is how it works. But they're two different kinds of horror, you see.
Yeah.
Because RE2 at the beginning is, ooh, spooky, dark police station. There are zombies in here, but there are signs of other things. What else is there? I don't know anything about this. But Mr. X is like, oh shit, this guy never dies.
Yeah.
He's following me everywhere. I can't
You
kill
can
him.
hear him at all times.
Yeah.
Because his footsteps walking. So it adds an audible scare as well.
Yeah, like
And a build up in
being
tension
followed,
with every
yeah.
footstep.
And the music is
It brings
pretty
the tension
spot
back.
on.
but it's a different kind of tension. I call it implicit versus explicit horror.
Okay.
In that implicit is like, there might be a zombie around the corner. There might be a zombie waiting to jump out at me. There might be something in the dark.
Yes.
Whereas explicit horror is like, holy fuck, this man mountain is going to burn me into paste.
Could that also work for, say, in Resident Evil 2 again? Implicitly, before Mr. X is around, you have to move your character forward through a door, and there might be a zombie on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
You could stay still as long as you're not in a safe room in Resident Evil 2, and Mr. X will come to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
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 He's explicitly going to do that,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's like it gives you like urge, and one of the things that unless you're a confident player in a Resident Evil game, you shouldn't rush. But the idea of being chased around, you know, is like, and the other thing that Resident Evil 2 and like 1 as well, things like Crimson Head, zombies that you think are dead but they're not dead. All of a sudden you have a chaser, you have zombies that you thought you killed but you didn't, and you're running around and you turn the corner and the zombie you thought you killed all of a sudden turns up and bites you, and you got Mr. X behind you, and that is how it sustains the fear.
The first time I ever played RE2 Remake, I didn't realize that you had to like pop the heads or make sure they were actually dead.
Yeah.
So I killed everybody once.
Yeah.
You
Got to the
thought you
point with
did.
Mr. X.
Yeah.
I get back into RPD, and there's a million zombies in there because not all of them just go back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, one thing now, I sent Rebecca back at the train section, mostly because there's this cutscene that only happens with Rebecca. So this, I think, is the only cutscene you'll see here. But I know in the LP, Seb sent Billy back.
Okay.
So like I said, just for those of you that have seen the LP, just a small difference here that you don't see from Seb. Right, keep running or the hung zombies will get you.
Hug, hug, hug.
Yeah, so what? So this cutscene is worth it even though Billy does more damage.
Yeah, because I mean, there's actually only one zombie you need to shoot, because again, the other thing that the games you think you're going to go straight back through the train, but actually if you go up where you kill the scorpion, you avoid all the enemies.
Oh my god.
So that's another thing that you don't think about, because you're like, geez, I have to get to the other car, which is on the ground floor of the train, right? I'll just go through. And you have to kill tons of zombies doing that. Just go upstairs, and that's why I left those shotgun
bullets.
shells here.
Oh
The
my
shells.
god.
Yeah, so again, another trick to avoid, no damage is more about avoiding fights. And when you fight, make sure the odds are in your favor. Another trick here, you see there's leeches, right? Leeches actually do damage to you, but only after so much time. The way to reset them is just go through doors. So see, a leech got on my ankle, just go through a door, the leech disappears, and then you go out again.
Oh, nice.
I remember in the LP, Seb got killed by a leech damage when he was in danger. And that made me laugh for a good solid 5
I hate
minutes.
this game.
Yeah, see,
so
like,
bad.
they get on you, but if she gets damaged, she'll, like, whine. But I keep doing this trick, just go into a
just keep
door
going
after the
into the
door.
doors.
But yeah, it resets your leech's
That works in
aggro
real
damage.
life as well if you've ever got a leech stuck to you.
Yeah, just find the door.
Find a door.
The problem is, leeches usually are, like, in the forest, and there's no doors. And that's why they
Oh,
get you.
Oh
Shit.
shit.
Yeah, never thought about that.
So that's why people keep on finding weird doors and stairs in the forest.
Yeah.
So you can slam the leeches off.
Correct. That's leech theory.
It's not like some weird paranormal stuff. It's just some dudes sick of leeches.
Yeah, so you see, we've avoided all the zombies from the ground floor.
Nice.
Just by doing that trip upstairs and using a few doors for leeches. Now, I think here's the cutscene with star members Edward. So again, just a thing.
Interesting.
Oh no, not Ted.
Edward! No. Stop! Don't come any closer!
So you just don't get that cutscene as Billy?
No, you still get the zombie, but not
Yeah.
the cutscene, because obviously Billy's,
He doesn't
you
know who Edward is.
exactly. To him,
Yeah.
it's just another zombie.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I missed the shot because, yeah, come on. I'm not that good. Wait for the blood. There's no blood, so he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
A star zombie's always more bullet spongy than
There's
normal
not that
zombies.
many star zombies, but
What
this
about
one,
the
I
guy
think,
in
I don't know
RE,
why I
in
shot.
RE3?
Oh, there's another zombie.
Forest.
Right.
Forest.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Forest is tankier, because also Forest comes back as a Crimson Head, fast one.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah, when Forest in RE1 remake, obviously if you go around the corner and pick up stuff, Forest
Yeah.
comes back alive.
Yeah.
And he comes back quick, like Crimson Head style,
Okay.
quick.
Oh yeah, he does.
If you know
doesn't
what I
he?
mean,
I
yeah.
think I ran away from him in our Let's Play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can dodge him, or you can just not pick up the stuff. It's even easier.
I'd imagine you would have had to pick up the stuff because that's the
No.
kind of guy you are.
It's just like
no,
shotgun
for Sean
shells
is.
and-
Oh well, yeah, Sean probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
No,
that
there
guy.
was
I
the
can't leave
grenade
things.
launcher with Jill you pick up, but no, around the corner there's herbs.
Ah, I
Forest.
see.
If you
Are
pick
you
those
telling
herbs,
Charlie maybe missed some herbs?
No,
I
no,
don't
he's
think he
telling me.
did.
He's telling me that I didn't have to go around the corner and pick up herbs.
yeah,
And
and
I
that
could
wouldn't
avoid that
activate.
fight.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay.
But I can't not pick up the herbs, so the point is moot at that point.
Is that going to be there when we play Chris?
It's
RE1
always
Chris.
there. Yeah, the two scenarios in RE1 they're not linked. It's not like depending on what you do in one, the other one will
Oh,
change.
it's not like RE2.
Yeah, they're both vanilla.
Yeah.
Now you see me here being bad at mathematics.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Sean did all of these for me. I'm pretty sure you did. I think you did all the quick maths.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
really ill at the time, and I remember thanking you after we finished recording, because I was like, bro, my brain just...
Yeah, I understand.
This is Rebecca. I have engaged the control device.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah,
Rebecca.
yeah. Okay.
Now
Rebecca.
you see me be even worse at mathematics because I can't see it. I think I get it wrong 3 times at least, certainly 2.
You're just adding to get 81, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just counting in my head, and obviously I count wrong. And then I get a bit like, oh geez, it's a timer. Come on, I'm recording. I can't get it wrong, right?
This is wild how long this first area is. Like,
And I get it wrong again.
and I think
and
a
it's
lot of
under
it
a
is
minute.
just door opening animations.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's all Resident Evil games, to be fair. You will be doing a lot of re-tracking through areas and opening and closing
Especially
doors.
the originals, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's worse when you dislike it.
Well, of course.
Yeah, because you do it sort of like, oh, again, as opposed to, oh, it's fun. I have to pick
Yeah,
up that
yeah.
item.
Mm-hmm.
So, spoiler, the train crashes, like Seb said, and you get all your items.
Yeah, all your items just magically fall down.
Just run,
here.
just run. I kept all the items I needed on
Rebecca,
me.
get
Then,
over
yeah,
here.
I got, I walked into the wall because reasons. Yeah, so I have the hook shot on me, obviously, so that's
Oh,
another
obviously.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hook shot.
Yeah, obviously.
Because of course you're going to use it again, right? But yeah.
They could. So improvements I would make to this game if I were to be making this game. Right, I'm no game dev, so I don't know how easy it would be. But box system.
Well,
what?
they've done it in the previous game.
If I can't have
you know.
box system, give me specific space for key items.
Well, the other thing, tell you when you're not in Aladdin anymore. Like in RE2 Remake, when you
it's
stop using
amazing.
the
It
keys
gives you red
item,
tick,
yeah,
doesn't it?
exactly. It tells you, look, you've
Yeah.
done, discard it.
I love that because I hate that in these old games.
Yeah. The thing is, like, this game needed to try and innovate
Mm-hmm.
because for the past couple games, it was all the same thing, like run around, go to boxes, open lots of doors, shit like that. It needed to try and innovate somehow, which I think is why you can drop things on the ground, and I think that's what they started with.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, they were like, fuck it, let's just make the enemies big animals.
It
Because-
really is like they had a bunch of assets of animals and they were just like, okay, make it big and then that's a monster.
Yeah.
Wait.
It sort of became more creatively bankrupt the further the game got.
It's
I think.
wild that this was the final kind of nail in the coffin for the survival horror genre for a while. Because after this, I think it was after this, you got RE4 in the GameCube.
Was it after? What was it? Oh yeah, because RE0 was like 2001.
2001, 2002?
Yeah.
And RE4 was 2004,
2004.
2005? Come on, bro. It's your favorite
6
game.
years
You
of
can
past
ask
since
Mr.
that horrendous
Capcom.
incident. Yeah,
There we go.
2004. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you ever forget, like when the games happen, just remember the RE4 opening because he goes, 1998. I'll never forget it.
Hey.
It was a year those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. And then at the end he says, 6 years have passed since that horrendous incident. So then 2004, 1998.
It's, sometimes you can get a really good thing. So you've got RE1. Yo, this is good. This is good. RE2. Oh, this is feeling real good right now. This is great. RE3. Oh yeah, RE3. Now you got Nemesis? Fuck yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then it eventually leads to the disappointment that is RE0.
Yeah.
And then it happened with RE4, you're like, this is amazing. And then 5 and 6 happened, which to vary, I enjoy 5 to a certain point, and I enjoy 6 a lot for being one of those things where it's
ridiculous.
It's so bad it's
Well,
good.
you got
and
sewers. So, you know.
There's lots of sewers.
Lots
I
of
like the
sewers,
sewers
I like
action.
sewers,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of sewers.
And
Yeah.
the train, yeah.
The train.
Yeah, so I'm just cleaning up a bit before I save. So picking up the statue, picking up the good shotgun. Just, doing a bit of housekeeping. Like I said, the pace of this game is fairly slow. Because the training facility tries to emulate the mansion, right? But the mansion, like, I don't know, I feel like it's less convoluted and a little more linear. Well, this one is just...
It definitely feels, the mansion feels more linear. And then RPD just... There's backtracking and stuff, but it all makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. I know the mansion is like, an east and a west. It's sort of like mirror image of itself with the floors to an extent. This one is just a bit all over the place. It's like a bit of a maze, but it's not I don't know, iconic or memorable. It's just like, room with zombie, corridor with zombie.
What a training facility.
And you got his favorite area of Seb. He loves the training facility. He spends so much time in it.
He must like it that much.
Yeah, So and that's the other thing of not having a box. You have to think about your inventory, drop it, repick it. It's just, this is why I don't like somebody must have played through this right in test phase.
Yeah.
They can't think, oh, that's okay. But I get it that they can't say 80% through, scrap the game. But they can't have played through and say, this is going to be fun.
I'm pretty sure this did have like a lot of development trouble. I'm sure the original director walked off and did he then go and make RE4? Is that what happened? Did this have to die so RE4 could win?
Well, there's Shinji Mikami that did RE4, was it not?
I think so, yeah. Because
Same guy did RE2 and Dino Crisis.
I think he left this. He did Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know he did Dino Crisis 1.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
That's why it's so goddamn good. And he's a remake, Capcom. Mr. Capcom, I know you're listening. Remake Dino Crisis, please.
What if
Thank you.
What if they just put it out on Steam? You'd be happy, right?
I'd be.
You know what? I'd love if they put the originals RE back on Steam.
Yeah, they do need to put those on. Yeah.
Did they take them off to make people have to buy our remake?
I don't think so.
They never were.
Was RE2 never on?
No, the original, no.
RE2 and 3.
I love if they did like a Crash Bandicoot sort of thing, where they remade them and published them. I'd spend money.
We get a Resident Evil Insanity trilogy. That would be cool.
Yeah.
You can leave off RE0. Just 1 through 3, please.
Yeah.
Well, I think doesn't need remaking. Is good enough. A lot of fun. Just transfer Molotovs from one character to another.
The thing about Molotovs that we found is that they're kind of useless apart from against leech guys.
Yeah, correct.
We're playing on hard mode now, and we were playing on hard mode in the Let's Play as well.
Yeah.
No easy way. What you'll actually find is that a lot of people play New Game Plus hard mode because it gives you the machine gun, which make a lot of the things like the bat and some other bosses a lot more fair.
Okay.
Like this game is also very imbalanced weapons wise, but when you play New Game Plus with a machine gun, it feels a bit more fair. But no, and one of the things where I think Seb really had a bad time is some of you may think, oh well, he played hard without knowing the game, it's his fault. He should have played normal. But the thing is, the game allows you to play hard. RE2 Remake doesn't allow you to play hardcore. You have to go into standard. Same with RE3 Remake. Same with like RE1 Remake, which came out at the same time as this. The hardest difficulty you can play, being blind, is normal. You can't play hard, the real survival.
By the time we'd got to playing RE0, which is by the time everybody else would have, we had played through RE1 and 2, and I'd played some of 3. So we were quite confident that together we'd be able to go through it hard, blindfolded.
RE0, just another one of those old RE games, right?
Yay!
Oh, very nice.
Double headshot.
Double decapitation.
Yeah. But that's the problem is, you're tricked into thinking that, and the game allows you to select hard. And it gives you no quarter. And I'm like, if the game allows you to play that difficulty, is gotta be fairer than what RE0 is.
Yeah.
So RE2 original doesn't allow you to do that. You got to play.
I
normal.
don't think so.
No,
I don't
it doesn't.
remember from memory, but I know RE1 Remake, which came out pretty much the same time as this,
Yeah,
doesn't
they had
allow
the
you
Nintendo
to play
do
your
it.
hard.
Right.
You have to start on normal.
And even in RE2 as well, you can turn on what's called a range mode, where
True.
it swaps a bunch of all the items around, so you can go back into it and not know anything is again.
Yeah, I love those
Oh, that's a
kind
cool
of
new
things,
game
yeah.
plus.
It's really good for replayability, actually.
Dark Souls 2 is the best for that. Of
Yeah.
the Souls franchise.
Yeah.
It's bad for a lot of things, as people say.
Right.
But
Well, I think that the new game plus for Dark Souls games is really bad anyway, but that is the best of the lot.
yeah.
So we're getting into cockroaches, and one thing that I hate is that those things survive a shotgun with a bloody bug and takes no stagger. 3 shots for a bug.
Bloody hell.
And then now we're gonna find out the biggest enemy of those cockroaches. Stairs. They cannot do stairs.
We can't do stairs.
Oh.
Shoot them in the ass first, then go to the staircase and wait for them.
Get wrecked, bug nerds.
See? He's getting to you, but you know he can't do stairs, right? So just wait for the camera angle to change.
Oh.
Come on. Yeah, you wanted to, right? But you can't do stairs. A bit like lickers can't go through door, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
A cockroach can't do stairs.
Correct. So the best way, if you're dealing with this, climb the stairs.
Wow.
I've had to reset this part a few good times because especially the first one takes no stagger half the times.
Yeah.
And I know Seb knows the
I
feeling.
found a lot of the things in this game don't stagger on hard mode. They maybe do on normal.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right, the birds here are a bit of a not fun, so just run and hope they don't peck you. Again, another thing, with machine gun, you just machine gun all of these.
Yeah.
So it makes it fair. But we don't have a machine gun.
Gat down the crows.
But that's why that, you know, you see a lot of the best no damage runners out there, they refuse to play RE0 on like new game. They play new game plus because it gives you those type of weapons.
Yeah.
But we're no such speedrunners.
Yeah, you know,
No
but I'm doing
damage runners.
segmented. I'm not doing no save, no
true.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm allowing myself the privilege of saving. Now, here I've done a bit of a miscalculation. I've actually forgot to pick up some ammo, so I'm a little short on pistol ammo.
Uh-oh.
But that's okay because, you know, I forgot to pick it. I didn't waste it per se.
Yeah.
And actually, it turns out pretty decent later. But I have to get back to Rebecca, and we need to do the Centipede boss fight.
With
So,
less
yeah,
ammo
so-
than you would have wanted.
With the wrong ammo mix.
Okay.
Basically, I am short of pistol ammo.
Yeah.
And normally I would do the boss fight just with pistol ammo. But for the life of me, I'm like, where is that pickup I missed? And then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just go and save and hopefully I'll find it later, which is what happened. But that's why I left that zombie half dead because I'm like, I need this pistol ammo for the centipede.
Yeah.
I can't
He wasn't
just,
dead there, so he'll pop back up if.
Yeah,
he
he'll
drops you there,
just stand back up, but that's fine. You know, it was a conscious choice.
Just out of interest, does health regenerates when you... Their health regenerates when you change rooms, right?
I'd like to think it does, but again, one of the things with Resident Evil 0 that, unlike the other Resident Evils, there's not that much info out there because people didn't really enjoy the game to the point where they went in and, you know, found out all these mechanics.
Yeah, because I'm just remembering back to that Scorpion boss fight,
Yeah.
and I was like, bro, you can't keep going out of the room.
Leave in the room.
I know in
and then go
RE1
back
Remake
in.
they do, that's for sure. In
Yeah.
RE0,
Regenerate,
I'd like
yeah.
to think, because they're kind of, you know, similar games and released at the same time.
Oh, man.
So yeah, so we're going to the Centipede, which is going, once again, you know, spoilers, a very fun boss fight.
I think Enzo was scratching on.
Yeah,
He
I could
was,
hear
yeah.
him.
Oh, no.
Enzo.
Yeah, I just also get rid of some inventory space while I'm at it.
Put the demon or angle.
You know, you can't use it because you're next to it. You have to go one
It's
inch. That's the other thing about this game. A lot of the hitboxes are jank
Yeah.
when you try to
yeah.
pick up stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It felt like they've not tested it enough. Maybe they didn't have any fun testing it. They're just like, you know what, let's release it.
Yeah. It's not a fun game. We wouldn't want to test it if it's not fun.
as good as all of the textures are as well, it's all pretty bland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of the same.
So
Right,
yeah,
this
you
room,
are.
just unload. Again, I leave Rebecca on auto. But see, that bloody thing took no stagger.
Almost killed. Almost
He took
hit
a
you there.
shot
Yeah.
of shotgun and I think 3 or 4 handgun bullets, and he just stood there and was ready to attack.
Bruh.
And I know Seb knows because he kept saying that in his let's play, and I was like, I feel so sorry, but you know, you can play the best of your abilities, you still get wrecked. Right, we've got a few things to pick up. Yeah, obviously we've got an aristocratic lady, but no, we're shotgun shells. But again, the pickup box is jank.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking here.
You would think of why am I playing this game?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
maybe I was just taking a sip of water. It's been a while.
You've got a drink here, by the way, if you want it. You just
I
let me
could
know.
use one. Yeah, I've
it's
been
behind,
talking a
it's
bit.
behind the microphone,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you can see it.
Thank
There
you.
go.
Sorry, I hid it. I was hoping you would notice, so I could have it.
You know, I thought it was Seb's, but then I figured out Seb has got the big jar.
I got the big pickle jar.
Pickle jar,
for
yeah.
juice.
The
Yeah.
classic. Catch us on twitch.tv/TheSpookyMemes if
Yeah.
you want to see the pickle jar.
Yeah.
It's the main feature of the stream. Right, and once again, like I said earlier, here's another part where Rebecca is just damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Because Billy's the strong man that has to wind the chain.
He's big, strong. Gonna wind that chain.
Now, I don't know again what I'm thinking here. Maybe I literally went for a sip of water or like... That's what I mean. I've only played the game 3 or 4 times. So what I did, I watched a few strategies.
Yeah.
And I did a practice run. And then I did the full recorded run. So I'm not confident
Did
in
you
the
watch
routing.
strategies before playing it yourself? I mean,
Yes.
you'd watched our Let's Play, of course.
Yeah,
as well.
and I watched a no damage run from other people on
Yeah.
YouTube just to learn the strategies because, you know, I didn't want to put myself through actually finding out my strategies.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get this game done for good. Now, an interesting thing, you'll see now she bleeds,
Yeah.
but I don't know if she's taking damage or not. I'd like to think no. 'Cause I've searched out the internet and some people say she does, some people say she doesn't. So what I've done actually to confirm, I've checked out a few speedruns, and some of the speedrunners got something called the SRT, the speedrunning tool.
Yeah.
Where you get like your elf and all that. And basically, while she does that animation, in the speedrunning tool of these guys, her health didn't drop. So
I see,
I'm
right,
assuming she's not taking damage.
This
even
is still
though
no damage.
blood came
Otherwise, this
out.
game is no damage.
Unfair.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But this boss fight is literally stand in that corner because he's, you know, his path doesn't cross you, and shoot at him.
Bruh.
But obviously Seb didn't have the ammo for it, and he had to go and knife him.
Oh my gosh, I was chasing it around with the knife and
Yeah.
then running away, wasn't it?
But that's all you need to do for this boss fight. Just stand there and shoot at them.
It's good to see. It's good to see.
Very skilled. Now, like I said, I've run out of pistol, which I shouldn't have, so I finish him with the shotgun.
Come on.
Yeah, die
This is
already.
ridiculous.
But yeah, but that's all it is. No skill, no nothing. There you go. Dead.
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 What a boss fight. And she's fine, so again,
Fine. Yeah.
if you disagree, let us know in the comments below. I'm not playing it again, so that's it.
Uh,
And I'm doing a bit of shaking on the stairs just to prank the
It's
game.
nice. It's nice.
Yeah, you know.
You weren't doing the stairs aim. I don't think it works in this game.
No, it doesn't. But actually, stair skating is called that technique. Was found in RE1 Remake.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but you can do it with I think it's like spamming spamming the sprint button. I don't know though, don't quote me on that.
okay.
Okay.
But if you see RE1 Remake speedruns, they're all sliding on the stairs up and down, and it literally looks like skating.
It's interesting.
It's a really fun technique. And now I find the it's not now, but soon I'll find the ammo I needed. Now I'm just got the fire key, so it's fire door time.
They must use the legacy controls then for RE1. Like, rather than using stick to...
Is RE1 remake, not original?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, because when you control Jill with the sticks in that game, she just runs automatically.
Oh, okay.
Unless you obviously tilt the stick ever so slightly. So I guess the best way to skate would be to, like, tap square or something.
Could be.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
obviously how
just
you do it in.
I never had a GameCube, so I can't tell.
flicking the stick,
Yeah, flicking the stick. Yeah.
I guess. So you tried to get a headshot there.
Yeah.
Well, you got a headshot, but it didn't blow up the head on,
No,
the,
it
on
did.
the previous
I think
guy.
it's like I remember somebody saying he's got like a 30% chance of
Okay.
decapitation, which is good because it saves you a bullet.
Yeah.
So it's either 2 shots or 1. But what I like about the shotgun is obviously the most efficient, ammo efficient one for zombies, because the bloody bullet sponge is like it takes a good 8, 10, 12 pistol bullets, while only a couple of shotgun shells. And shotgun is not that versatile in boss fights. Because again, enemies don't take a stagger, so don't try staggering them because they just won't have it. Just,
But it does more damage than a pistol.
It does, yeah. But again, you have to get close to. The closer they are, the more damage they get. But because they don't get stagger, you run the risk of getting them too close. You shot them, they don't take stagger, and they hit you, and no damage is over.
Zombie apocalypse starts. Would you rather have a shotgun or a pistol? Gonna get one.
That's really funny. Like, I was watching this Italian YouTuber ages ago, and he was playing Dying Light,
Okay, yeah, I like that.
and he said actually there was like a study that said that in a zombie apocalypse, a melee weapon would be much better than a gun.
Melee weapon.
Yeah, so like an axe and those things.
Why?
Don't
Well,
know.
because you've got infinite uses.
Yeah, that, and like, you don't risk of the weapon jamming or running out, that sort of
You've only
thing.
got a certain amount of bullets, but you can
Yeah.
swing in like a fire axe like 100 times.
But it still needs maintained. It'll still
Yeah.
need sharpened. It'll still need rehafting. When
But in a
It
zombie,
can get stuck in the
you
head or in the
yeah.
body, yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
But maybe
lose
like
it
a
a lot
pipe,
easier.
something like
Pipe?
that to swing.
Blunt.
Yeah, or like a lance, you know what I mean? Like an alabar or a pick.
Imagine
Yeah.
using a lance in a zombie apocalypse.
that'd
Yeah.
be fucking sick.
You could.
Well, Sean
skewer
can
a
use
bit.
his longsword.
Yeah, you'd be sweet with your long sword. Wait, would you rather have your sword or a gun? A shotgun?
Well, I know how to use a sword, so
Okay, say you
Well-
know how to use a shotgun. Say you're at the same level as sword as shotgun.
a sword. Because there are a lot more sword-like objects in the world than there are shotgun-like objects. Especially in this country.
Okay, so that's not an issue.
What the f-
You got a shotgun with a bunch of ammo. Would you rather take that or would you rather take your sword? You only can choose one.
Fuck's sake. So I get to use my sword forever.
Or shotgun forever.
Now, the practicalist in me says sword, but the lazy motherfucker in me says shotgun. And I'm more lazy than I'm not lazy, so I'd say shotgun.
Yeah, I get because you're not swinging your arms and tiring
Yeah.
yourself out.
Yeah,
But you are having to stop and reload.
true. Very true. Well, at that point, it becomes like, oh, what kind of shotgun do you mean? And stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's like, I know what a longsword is. you
All
know.
right. 28 days later. What's your
Happens
weapon? What's your weapon of choice, guys?
Oh my god, I just put my head between my legs and kiss my ass goodbye with that fucking
Fast
virus.
zombies are bullshit.
Yeah, they are bullshit.
Well, a minigun, that's the only thing.
Oh, minigun. Fast zombies. Like that guy in La Horde. That's a good movie, guys. French. It's like gangsters versus cops, and then the zombie apocalypse happens, and they have to team up
Oh, nice.
in an
That
apartment
sounds cool.
block. Yeah,
In
it's
an
pretty cool.
apartment block,
Yeah,
wow.
I love a good zombie movie that takes place in an apartment block, like Rec 1 and 2 as well.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got these lovely pimps. Boom, headshot. Boom,
Nice.
headshot. And he's still walking because... Actually, I think that actually does happen.
In real
Like,
life.
yeah, because like the nervous system still got the signal, the last signal that the brain send them.
Yeah.
So if you said walk, it keep walking for a bit until it kind of gets no signal. I think I read that in a book once.
What's that chicken's name? Who
Mort.
like no
Oh, Mike the headless
Mike's the
chicken.
headless chicken.
Yeah.
Where I think the guy's mother-in-law was coming over and she really liked eating beak, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the guy tried to kill the chicken by cutting. Sorry, guys. By cutting. I'm vegetarian too. By cutting his head off.
Spoilers.
But he did it at such an angle because he wanted to maintain like the beak or whatever
Okay.
that he cut off the brain except for the brain stem. cut off the head, so there was just a brain stem and a hole. And the poor Mike,
He lived through it.
he lived, and he was trying to peck off the ground still, because that's in his natural behavior with his stump for a neck.
Grim.
And the guy, the farmer, found him and was like, "Whoa, this is wild." And he came back the next morning. And he's like, "Oh, you're still alive, okay." So then he took him on tour and fed him through a dripper into his neck hole, and he lived for a while.
True story.
That's just horrible.
That's Mike.
Why would you tell me that?
That's Mike the chicken, not to be confused with Mort the chicken.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, but it did happen.
Imagine having no senses. Living with that's what it would be apart from touch.
That's true, yeah.
Maybe not even
Well,
that.
you can't even imagine it, and the chicken wouldn't even know what's going on because it's not like it can think.
Yeah.
It's just automated at that point.
It's literally just the motor processes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Oof.
It's even more fucked up. You know, there's like you get octopus and you put a certain type of salt on it, and it like the auto process will move the legs. It's not like that though, is it? Because the body is still alive rather than being dead and just moving.
Yeah. I think that putting salt on octopus tentacles is more it draws the water out of it, so it makes it curl up.
Okay.
It's not really the muscles working, it's more like just extracting moisture.
Right.
It's kind of like how, it's actually quite interesting, it's kind of like how insects move. They have this sort of, I don't know if it's like a gas or a liquid, but they sort of use it as a muscle.
If you blow air into them, you can make their legs move around.
yeah, pretty much that, yeah.
It's wild. Somebody made I think I saw this on Daily Dose of Internet. They made, because like arachnids and stuff can pick things up that are like really heavy.
Oh yeah.
They
heavier than they are.
Yeah. They made like a system that was like a biological hand claw from using dead insects.
Yeah.
And they would blow air into it and they would be able to pick stuff up with.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Man.
Ooh, jeez.
What's been going on in the game?
Right, yeah, so we have completed the white statue. So what we need to do next is actually go and unlock the clock doors with the 815. Remember 815, Seb?
No.
There's basically a clock where we found the clock arm. We have to do it, and that will unlock 2 doors. Yeah, it's pretty much the next bit.
I'm looking at that clock piece and I'm looking at the keycard and I have no memory of these.
They're called microfilms, not keycards.
Oh, it's a microfilm.
Remember the projector? Probably don't remember that.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, it's like a seminar room where you put it in the projector. And
the Amogus disc.
The Amogus. You guys can see my little Amogus I've got here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can see it.
I think it's a whistle. I found it on the floor. I've not wanted to blow into it though because I found it on the floor.
Yeah,
that's actually a good idea not to do it. But yeah, so we got to go and get the clock arm, and it will unlock 2 doors. This one, that's why we're leaving Billy there, just so that we can do it quickly.
Very nice.
And then yeah, that's actually a speedrun technique. So if you ever want to watch a speedrun of RE2R, what they'll basically leave one character near the door, then send the other character doing chores. And then once it's, once it comes back, they just reactivate the follow me team mode, and they switch to the character that was near the door and they get through the door. Nice. So that's like, you'll see a lot of, one character being left in a strategic place just so that they can get through that process. The thing now is save time. So every now and then, obviously, I save, because especially when there's something like here where you can get hit by BS. Like I think we're going through the crows again. And they're pretty BS. So, and also we're gonna go through a few zombies as well.
Do you have any nades? Could you nade the crows?
No, not in this game.
There's no nades in this game.
No. In the original in RE1 remake, you actually get with Chris flash grenades, but they're a defense item, so you can't genuinely, throw them.
It blows zombies' heads off.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's the other good thing though. The zombies gone forever, so you don't get Crimson Head or anything that after. Yeah, so what happens is a technique a few people use is they save them all for like the labs or the final areas, and just get grabbed on purpose.
You let yourself get grabbed, so you
Yeah,
can
so
use
you
the
know you
defense.
basically cleaned it for good, and you don't have to burn them, and go through that system of carrying the lighter and the fuel tank.
Yeah. That's a pain in the ass.
So when is that coming? The RE1 remake Chris play. People want it. I want it. I want it.
The Chris one.
We've been asked.
Chris this way.
We still have to do. Yeah. We've got RE1 Chris. We've got RE2 Claire to do. We have Code Veronica to play through.
Code Veronica X. I suggest you play the X one. Got more cutscenes.
We'll play whichever one we can get to work on our device.
Yeah.
TM. Yeah.
Be fine.
Yeah.
No, but I do think
I've been
you
told
should
it
play
was the
that.
PS3 version was like,
PS3 version, yeah.
if maybe that's just like a.
It might be a bit tricky to record, but
Well, I think that's I've been told is like the version to play, but I don't know if we could record. I do have an Elgato and I do have a PS. Oh no. I think I sold my PS3.
right now the crows are trying to fuck me, and I'm walking into a wall. But
Nice.
I didn't get. Yeah. Tried to kiss me, right?
Oh no.
That's why I saved, because things like that do happen.
So, if you failed this here
Yeah.
and you reloaded,
Yeah.
would you have put this footage into your Let's Play? Into your
No, I
record?
edited.
No. What I'm saying is, if you have to reload at some point
Yeah.
because you got hit or something,
Yeah.
would that count towards your time?
No.
No.
No, your in-game time, it won't be affected. Your in-game time usually is affected only if you die and press like continue, yes, that sort of thing.
And is that it's the in-game time that counts for the speed run, is it?
Correct, yeah, but in a speed run normally you cannot really save. You can do continue, and that's why you're allowed to do continue, because it will keep counting time-wise.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to say or load game and play display. Although segmented speedruns, which is what you're describing, sometimes are allowed.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, play up to so many segments and then sum the time from them.
Community rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for instance, they're allowed on RE0, but nobody speedruns RE0. But like on most main games, they're not. Like on RE2 Remake, for instance, they have to be single segment. It's in the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've done the 8:15 trick. I think I don't remember which room. I go through the room in the main mansion hall first, where the 4 zombies in the corner. I just placed Rebecca there because in that
I've not
big
seen
room
Billy in a while.
there'll be cockroaches, and I don't know exactly when they respawn. But again, biggest cockroach enemy stairs. So just leave Rebecca on the stairs.
That's cool.
Does that room will get? Oh gosh.
He will. Right, this one, just take it easy. Let him come to you, and
Nice.
boom, headshot.
Hey.
Again, I could have done it a bit quicker. Like maybe I didn't need to shoot this one, but again, taking no prisoners and obviously
No
auto
damage.
aims on the fire. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just take your time. What I'm trying to do is lure them here,
Oh, there are
so
more.
that I can. Yeah, I think there's 1 or even 2 more, so that then I can just round back.
yeah.
Yeah. So he goes there. Then I get stuck in things because fixed. Also, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Which is a bit trickier with camera angles, but I'm so used to it. It'd
Yeah.
be easier to just, get a bit clunky rather than actually pick up controller. You can probably tell.
I'm so used to controller now. It's hard for me to go back to mouse.
I'm the opposite. It's been ages.
I
since
started
played
on
controller.
controller, obviously, PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
and 64, PS1 back in the day, and then spent years playing CS:GO mouse and keyboard, and
Mm-hmm.
now I just love being able to sit back with the controller in my hand, play something. Although I don't play games like CS:GO anymore that often. I've been playing some CS2 recently, but yeah, I much prefer the sit back, relax.
I mean, I'd argue these games are designed for controller.
Yes.
Well, yeah, they were made for the original PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
RE1, 2
Yeah,
and
the
3
original
were,
REs, yeah. I mean, RE3, I'm not sure if RE2, RE3 had a PC port. RE3 Nemesis.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if RE2 also did it, but
It
I'm
did.
100% sure RE3 did it. but apparently it was a bad one. And again, I don't know anybody that actually played it.
Pods used to be so different. I remember like going around to a mate's house, and he had one of the Shrek games, and I had the same Shrek game, but he had it for PC, and mine was for Xbox or whatever. They were completely different. Same with the Harry Potter games. The PC versions were so different to the console versions.
Yeah, that can happen. Like
Maybe it's different studio. I bet it was different studios.
There's a game that I love that not many people know about called Death Trap Dungeon, and it was released for the PS1 and the PC. And the PS, what I'm trying to think, because I watched a video by it recently. I think the sound is better on PS1, but the textures are worse on it. They're compressed more, whereas on the PC the sound is kind of shit, but the textures are better. So like even between versions of games, things can be changed, or at least they were back in the day.
Yeah, now everything's kind of
Sort of consistent across
for the most part.
platforms,
Yeah. Except for performance.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so we're going back to the conference room, and we're going to use the ammo disc.
Dr. Marcus.
Yes, you know, we'll get there soon, Sean.
We're gonna use the MO disc.
It's gonna be fun. And we're going, after that, we're going downstairs with the spiders first, but then it's that time. It's going to be monkey time, Monkey Island.
Monkey Island.
I am so looking forward to watching you whoop these monkeys and not take any damage.
Right,
Because
there's two actually main techniques of dealing with monkeys.
Yeah.
Right? Technique one is don't deal with the monkeys unless you have to.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
technique two is if you have to, find the ways to cheese them off camera. And we'll use both of these
because
techniques.
they always come off camera.
Correct.
Yeah.
But like I said, technique one is the best. Just don't fight them unless you have to.
Yeah.
And actually, you'll see, surprise, surprise, I only fight monkeys, to my knowledge, my memory recollection, once.
You recorded this
this
like
run.
a year ago, right?
No, not a year ago.
When did you record? No,
July. You know, RE2R was this year, Seb.
Was it?
It was around April, May, because remember,
No
I was on
way.
holiday and I was watching it. It wasn't that
God.
long ago.
I thought it was a far-flung memory.
No, it was 2023.
This is us been trying to take it out of our...
Yeah, we forgot
Remember,
it.
you went to Edinburgh around that time? It was this year.
Oh my god.
We got really... Do you know what it was?
You got ill, yeah?
Both of us got ill one after the other, and it took us ages to record the whole thing, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
We did it over months.
Yeah.
And then you finished RE4 Remake in between because...
We did, because we were sick of playing this.
Yeah. We were like, finally, a good Resident Evil game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was this year, Seb. It wasn't like, a decade ago.
No
it feels
way.
like it was a long time ago.
Sorry to bring back recent traumas. But it's good. You clearly, had survived that.
Is this the last Resident Evil game I played? No, I played RE4 Remake.
Yeah, you did play.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sure you're recording other videos, right?
We recorded the Silent Hill 2 Let's Play, and the recording fucked up, so we're gonna have to
It
redo
fucked
that.
up, and my mic was shit, and
We recorded that 3 times as well.
Yeah, I know.
We'll figure it out and we'll do it. We'll probably do it rather than in person. We'll do it over.
Yeah, Discord would be better, I think.
Yeah, we'll do that. Then we don't have to worry about the mic and all that shit. So keep your eyes out, guys. Subscribe.
That will be done before Silent Hill 2 Remake comes out, I'm sure.
Are you?
You think? We're not dating this. All we're saying is there's aliens out there.
We still have separate ways. And the alien mouse.
Whoa, that was a close one.
We still have separate ways to play the remake, separate ways. So that'll be coming out as well. That's exciting. And we still got RE5 remake to play as well. We've not played that yet, have we?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Now, does Seb remember this room and what happened in it?
Wait a second. Oh, the gas!
Oh,
And
yeah.
another one where you're like, how are you supposed to know? There's no document telling
I
you there's
remember
going to be poison
Sean
gas.
freaking out at this. This was when I think you finally snapped.
Yeah,
Could be.
it's just the game is just not fair.
Yeah,
This game is not fair.
I agree.
It doesn't give you any indication of this. Like, in RE2, you see a dude with, like, his fucking face slashed open. You're like, okay, something did this that wasn't a zombie.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, fair enough. This licker comes and kills me later. But how are you meant to know? How are
If
you meant to know?
move the wrong piece, you're gonna get gas.
Yeah.
And the other thing, like, there's a similar puzzle in RE1 Remake for one of the masks, with one with the armor suits that you have to
Yes,
push.
yes, yeah.
But there's a clue there that says, you know, if you disturb my sleep, you'll be dead.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
okay, you can think about it. Here, there's no clue, no document, no nothing. And for all you know, you just have to move the piece, right?
Yeah.
But if you touch the wrong piece, dead. And if you've not saved in a while, dead. You're done. And that's why this game is awesome, except it isn't.
You told her to stop there without going into the menu.
Yeah.
I don't think I did that once.
You think you did, but not on purpose.
Oh.
If you know what
I was
I
playing
mean.
controller. I thought that was an option, but I could never find it.
And
during
look,
the
look
Let's
what's
Play.
going to happen now. I even, you know,
Oh,
I emphasized it for
December
Sean.
4th, we finally did it. The new virus. We call the progenitor.
You know, some of me wanted just, you know, because I wanted to record this voiceover just to do it really slowly, but then I was like, okay, it's going to take a while. I wonder.
Yeah. But he did it for the meme. He did it for the
Of
meme.
course.
I mean,
This was one of the best, you know, things about this game. This guy that cannot shut up. Even I've had enough of scrolling.
So, if you watch the Let's Plays, we
You
like
should.
to read everything.
Yeah.
In most of the Let's Plays, we like to read everything.
Yeah.
And you like to pick different voices.
I
and
do.
You
Characterize,
picked
you know.
Chills,
I picked Chills for Dr. Marcus. Yeah.
and we didn't realize, but there was like 30 pages there.
Yeah. Dude wrote out his whole fucking autobiography in the game. Finally.
About leeches.
I love my leeches. My pretties. God. Fucking Marcus.
Who's Marcus?
What do you mean, who's Marcus?
Marcus is the dude
Thank you.
who Wesker and what's fucking
Birkin.
Billy Birkin,
Birkin, yeah.
Billy Birkin, is that his name?
William, yeah.
William. Oh my god.
Oh,
I didn't really.
shit! Is this guy called Billy? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
Tommy. Yeah, well,
That's Tommy, yeah.
Depends on the law. If you're playing the Spooky Memes version, it's called, you know.
He's called Tom.
I just couldn't get his head in my. His head in my name. His
head in
name
my
in
name,
my
yeah.
head. We've had a few
Yeah.
drinks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have sobered up. It's been an hour.
It's
and a
been
bit,
an hour, yeah. It's been an hour.
but yeah.
If it was anything to make you sober, it's RE0.
Yeah, it's very sobering. But watching you beast through it.
No, just
very
taking
nice.
it easy.
It is
Obviously,
satisfying.
you gotta take the gas here because otherwise you'll have to backtrack. So that's another way. Of, you know.
Oh, this fucked me.
Yeah, of course it did. And the monkeys in this corridor that jump on walls and scratch you.
Sean and I had entire conversation. We had entire conversations longer than the episodes of the Let's Play.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out, looking at the map and trying to figure out where we had to go.
Where's the
Yeah,
green chemical?
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, you don't have to take it here. You can take it up there, but for this routing, it's better to take it here. But that's what I was saying earlier. Like
we
you're
didn't
playing-
know that though.
But not so much that is you're playing on hard mode. So it's the first time the enemies are buff you. They take no stagger, and you know you couldn't know you would need the green gas later. But what does the game do? As soon as you have to backtrack, it places 6 monkeys in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is
that's
they
why
coming
it's
up
unfair. No,
No.
because they only come. The monkeys only come up after the observatory sinks. After you put all the tablets.
So
and
if
go
you
in the
need
church.
to come back,
yeah, before the observatory,
there's
yeah.
going to be monkeys.
So the first wave of monkeys spawns when Rebecca is hanging on the pole.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the second wave of monkey in the facility spawn when after you pull the tablet and the observatory sinks.
Remember when we put Rebecca in that room with the hole?
Yeah.
And then a zombie just spawned in there. While
Oh,
you were
yeah.
playing.
Right, now, you know-
No, that was the just
The lab.
the
yeah.
lab, the beginning of the lab.
Right, you remember?
Yeah.
You may remember in the room with the gas, with where you have to put that gas tank.
Yeah.
There's a zombie on the floor.
He's sitting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no, he's alive, but he's a crawler. That if you get close to it, he's gonna bite your ankle and you smash his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
A stomper, right?
Right.
If you stomp on it, you actually activate that zombie in the save room underneath, below where Rebecca is. So that's what
That's
happened.
what we did.
Yeah, so if you don't stomp on him, that's why you're like, why is he not activating this time? It's because he didn't stomp on the guy upstairs.
Thank you so much for explaining
Really?
that.
Everything's got a logic, and after you find out, it's even
What?
more frustrating because it makes zero sense.
What fucking logic is that?
I-
Or you stamped on the floor and woke the zombie.
You woke him up?
You walk a guy downstairs, yeah, that's what it is.
My God.
But yeah, that's exactly how that zombie triggers. If you, because I remember you were like, "Oh, that's great, that's a free kill," because you were on danger, but the ankle bite
you
didn't
stopped-
kill you,
you
so you're
stopped
like,
it,
you know,
yeah.
it's a free kill basically, because but actually no, it isn't, because the guy downstairs wakes up, and of course you're gonna leave your character in the save room because you think it's safe.
Yeah.
you,
And which cleared it.
you
but-
fought, but the game was like, nah.
Thought.
That no, as far as I can think of, no game other than this one has broken the sacred tradition of the safe save room.
I mean, no, in RE2 Remake B scenario, no, sorry, in RE2 Remake A scenario, Mr. X does come through the main hall, which has got a safe and a box.
I guess.
You could argue.
Yeah, you could argue that.
But to an extent.
It's not really a save.
Does it have
room,
save
though.
music?
It doesn't have save.
No,
room
you're
music.
correct.
Oh.
But the game tricks you into thinking, oh, I've played
That's a
RE
safe.
so much,
Yeah.
I got a box and a typewriter here.
Yeah.
It'd be safe, right? But then you come back, Marvin wakes up, so you're like, oh, then he's not a safe room. But yeah, you are correct.
Yeah.
But no game has placed you a sleeping enemy in a safe room, no. Well, RE0 has, because they were trying to innovate, right?
Yep. Innovate.
Right, we're going downstairs to the spiders, which are one of the most annoying enemies, alongside my aim, which is bad, down here with the grenade launcher. So, this is a bit risky, but what you usually do, I use the grenade launcher on spiders because 2 grenades and kills it, and is the most efficient one. See, no stagger.
No stagger.
And it took a bloody grenade.
They've got so much poise, these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No stagger, and he took a grenade. No, actually, I think I missed a grenade.
Yeah, you missed one.
And now,
I guess.
you get the invisible wall. Oh, no, you get me shooting badly. You can actually get invisible wall there. Yeah, so I wasted 2 grenades there. But that's fine, because you got
They're all
rid of them.
dead. They're all dead.
Yeah.
God damn. I remember the spiders in like RE2 being kind of useless.
Mm-hmm.
They never really attacked you.
No, they kind of try to spit on you from the top.
Yeah.
So their AI is a bit junky, basically. It's not very well programmed.
They never bring them back in the remake games, do they?
In RE1 Remake, you do, yeah.
Not in.
Oh, in the modern
I mean,
ones.
the RE
No,
engine.
you get the drain demers in the substation in RE3 Remake.
Yeah.
But no, you get G-adults in the sewers in RE2 Remake as opposed to spiders, which are much scarier.
I'll never forget playing RE3 remake with Sean, and the fucking bug starts
yeah.
going into Jill's mouth, and Sean just goes, "That's a fetish."
Yeah.
The other thing you'll notice, unlike Seb's Let's Play, I'm not so much into costumes.
Oh yeah,
you
Seb
know.
loves costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the good thing about RE0, though. You know, tons of good
You
costumes.
do get good costumes, and you can have them at any point in the game,
Yeah. The briefcase.
as long as you pay Capcom that $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, the Wolf-Force Billy, I'd pay for that. If
It
I
was
liked
cool.
RE0.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I'm not paying for it. Right, again, here there's a typewriter, but there'll be a monkey here. So what we're doing, we're just moving Billy next to the door to avoid actually running through the monkey. Right, so
Right.
we're doing the alternator, electric, whatever puzzle with Rebecca.
Oh yeah.
Oh, these.
And the solution is up. Up. Down. Up. And up.
I think these may be my favorite type of puzzle in RE because they make sense to me.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
not
like...
the brightest spark when it comes to
Now,
puzzles.
the other thing... Now, you know, that door unlocks, right? And this one so... And now Rebecca falls. So what does a person think? Oh, right, I have to go through that door to save Rebecca.
Yeah.
But you don't.
Yeah.
Because it's just full of monkeys. So again, another way this game is cheap.
Didn't we do that? We went,
course.
yeah.
No, I've done that the first time. Like, if you know nothing, you know, you see a cutscene, that door unlocks,
And she's hanging on.
she's hanging on, so you're like, okay, I have to go through that. And now, somebody may say, oh, but if you actually check the map, you'll notice Rebecca's a level below. But I got a music that's putting me pressure, a timer, a cutscene that made me think that door is the door I need to go through. I don't have time to check the map and thing that is below. So another way this game is just cheap and tries to trick you.
In the end, we accidentally went downstairs and then the cutscene.
Yeah.
Something happened. It seemed really glitchy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's what I mean. You know, you'd like to think that this is the door you need to go through because it just unlocked and Rebecca's
Yeah, I
there.
would think you would just go and pull her up.
No, you have to go below the stairs.
You go below.
And I know, oh yeah, there was a hint there of the like boiler stopping. I'm like, I get it, but
Right,
there was
that's what that was.
a shot on that door and the click noise going, okay, I have to go through that. But there's nothing in the room, just 3 monkeys killing you.
Man.
I need RE0 to hold my hand more. I need yellow tape everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
No, you need, but that's what I mean. Like, if you play it on standard, it's okay because you get there, you get hit a couple of times, and you figure it out and you come back. You go there on hard mode, 3 slashes, you're dead.
Yeah.
And that is the problem. It's not an unfair, too much of an unfair game to play on standard. But again, the game allows you to go into hard mode knowing nothing. And well, Seb paid the price for it. But he unlocked the true ending.
I
So,
thought
you
there
know.
was two of us would be able to do it.
Yeah, well,
2 RE veterans at this point.
there are 2 of us, bro. But I can't, just hand you ammo through the mic or anything.
You know what? 2 times 0 is still 0, isn't it?
Exactly. You're not wrong. Just yeah, it's more a case of the game doesn't provide enough.
It's not just that, it's not intuitive, because like you say, like Seb said, you like to think I've played enough RE games to, even when I don't know I have experience that's going to guide me, but in this game it's just like all your assumptions are wrong.
She's not actually going to fall down and die, is she?
No,
There's no
you're on
timer.
you're on a timer.
You are on a timer.
If you don't get to her by I don't know how much time, she'll die. Now, this is how you deal with the monkeys. You just stay here and you wait for them to come on screen and you pump
shoot the
action.
second you see one on
My
screen.
Yeah.
God.
So yeah, very skill based. And then they try to fuck you and come into it at times. And if that happens, they're there.
I hate these monkeys.
Yeah, you do.
I love monkeys and stuff. I hate these monkeys. I love monkeys and dogs, and Resident Evil games I do not.
Yeah.
Particularly this one.
Yeah.
Right, all the monkeys are dead. I even
RE4,
shot
they
one
made up
through
for it.
there.
They even got a good dog in RE4.
A very good dog.
Yeah.
And a lot of bad dogs, but yeah.
There are a lot of bad dogs, some
Yeah.
smile dogs.
Some
Smile dogs.
yeah.
Turn to the drugs. I remember that.
You screaming. You screaming in RE4 is the best ever.
There you go. Save Rebecca. But that's it. That's the only time we're going to deal with monkeys.
Gotta hope so.
And we get the Billy flashback that nobody cares.
Wait. You said it's the only time we're gonna deal with monkeys,
Yeah.
not kill monkeys. So you're telling me we never have to see monkeys again after
No.
this?
No,
If
you won't
my
even run
memory
past
serves me
monkeys.
right, yeah. That's it. No more monkeys.
This is Monkey Central after this for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then guess what? No more monkeys. This is the only time you'll see them. I may be lying,
I'll be
people,
waiting.
because maybe I don't remember well enough. But I'm
You did
pretty
record
sure.
this 10 years ago.
No, yeah, 12 actually.
Yes.
I recorded this in July, I think. This year.
Because I remember.
Getting wrecked by monkeys for 2 full episodes.
Yeah, but I also remember that there were monkeys on the way to the observatory.
Yes, there are. Wait.
They were the ones.
Or is that only
because
on a backtrack?
They were the ones that you kept dying to.
No. That was going back from the church to the observatory to get the hook shot.
Yeah.
So that was after
so that was
the
after.
observatory, correct?
So basically, what you're saying is you do everything you need to do at the training facility
And
here,
then you let the observatory
and
sink.
once you never come back here.
Correct. And that
Oh
means
my
no monkey.
Goodness.
That's what I said earlier. The best way of dealing with monkeys is don't deal with the monkeys.
A monkeyless RE0 run.
Yeah,
What?
can be done. Actually,
know.
it's the best way.
That's beautiful.
I told you I'll do you right.
I'm actually gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And my will is not fight monkeys.
I can't believe this thing that caused us so much trouble could have been so easily avoided.
No, but you couldn't, because how can you know that you put the tablets in, the observatory sinks, How can you know that you need the hook shot after the bat? Okay,
Yeah.
you know, I left it there. Oh, hang on a minute. Monkeys everywhere.
The issue is because you don't have a box that teleports items from box to box, from place to place. You are thinking, shit, I need space, I need inventory right now, and then you'll make room for things and you'll drop things somewhere,
Yeah.
and then you're
Or
not
you'll
really
bring
thinking.
ammo, you bring health.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you don't
instead.
play no damage normally.
Yeah, and
The
you know
other
you're going
thing-
to pick something up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that works in other survival horror and Resident Evil games where controlling your attaché case,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like making sure you've got enough of whatever
Get
you
wrecked.
need is a huge part of it.
Yeah.
But in this game, it just sucks.
It's just never enough. Whatever you have is not enough.
But, you know, think about it. I'm not the best at inventory management of this game, but I've not picked up a single health item. And I
Yeah.
still have to be careful with the inventory
Right, yeah.
and be tight. So
Yeah.
imagine doing that without a box, without the, you know, it's so normal. You're going to think, I've not used the hook shot in ages. I'll leave it back. And that's okay. Okay, I'll backtrap and get it. Oh, hang on a minute. Monkeys everywhere. And what you could do, I guess, is reload an old save and redo all things. But it's not like it was a fun game to play that makes you want to do that. So you just do what Seb did and just like, you know, I'll muscle through it, I'll get to it, and suffer even more. Now we're getting to
Oh,
hunt
this
a
room
bit.
with the hunters.
Another-
Oh, shit.
That we struggled with this as well, trying to
Yeah.
get the placement right. In the end, I think we had Billy on the outside, but on auto, and he just helped shoot.
And you know what?
rounds.
I didn't know that. I learned that from Seb. So shout out to the spooky memes and their
Hell
let's
yeah.
be of how to deal with this room.
Yeah, we figured out a pretty fine way of doing it,
Yeah.
and we had to because we were getting wrecked.
Did we miss the Magnum here?
No. The Magnum is later. You find it on the cable car late in the lab.
Ah, right. Okay.
But it gives you one Magnum bullet, which again is just to annoy you inventory wise. Because it gives you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
What is the
Magnum
point of
bullet,
that?
and the picture has at least 3.
Yeah. And the funny thing here, like, if you examine it, it says it's 385, but there's nothing on the case that says it's 385. And I remember in the LP was so much fun. It was Sean just saying, Seb, come on, it's 385. And then Seb hits examine and it tells you it's 385. And there's no visible
on the
thing
case
on
itself.
the case. And I'm just like, you're just too lazy to design it.
Here we go.
Right, it's quite easy to get hit by the hunter here, to be fair. So it's a bit RNG as well. And this is the another note. I'm trying to combine it and it says you can't do it. I'm like, okay, then I go into my inventory. I do combine and it lets me do it. You'll see right now. Why couldn't I do that earlier?
Is that because you just
technically-
picked it up?
Technically, the item wasn't in your inventory, but at the same time, why would it let you?
Why does
use
it give me a
combine?
combine button?
I suppose it would have to be, you know, consistent across items. I guess.
But
Like,
I mean, don't.
it's-
Oh, I'm stair skating.
Hey, look at that.
nice.
Just a meme.
It's sort of like if you picked up a red herb, there's no reason you couldn't combine it. But
Look at this, the tech.
The tech, the Seb tech.
oh hell yeah,
So you could pick up a red herb and then instantly combine it with a green herb.
yeah.
That would work.
The problem with doing it with rounds like
Ammo,
that is
yeah.
that something comes out of that
Yeah.
rather than it forms.
Oh,
on
I
your
see
own.
what you mean. No, that's fair. But still, don't give me the button then if I
Yeah,
can't do it.
yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
That's
there's
fair.
the hunters. Here they
Right
are.
here, just run. I can't tell you the direction. Yeah, run back. Avoid the swipe. Boom. And then one acid round, one shotgun shell. Wait till they wake up, just in case.
You missed them. You
No,
don't wanna
no,
miss-
just in case the shot doesn't kill them. Because if you shoot them too early, they'll get no stagger and instant swipe you.
Ah,
So just wait till they're a bit up. See, Rebecca confused him.
Yeah,
He
he
was just
chilling
walking
at the door.
around like nothing. So same thing, just wait and there.
very nice.
Yeah, the first hunter is the dangerous one where if you're not quick enough with your movement,
Jumps
he'll
out
just
at you.
swipe. Yeah, swipe or jump at you. And that's it. Those two guys are done. And now we can get the water key.
Nice blue door coming up.
Yeah, the blue door, one of Seb's favorite parts of the game.
Oh no! I just remembered the other door that Seb likes in this game.
Which one is it?
In the lab.
Oh, the Amogus stuff.
The Amogus
Of
dog.
RE1 remake.
That's RE1. That's not
that's
RE0.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
That's RE1.
Although there is a bit of an Amogus story.
I think we see maybe a little bit of one, and I
Yeah, but not as many as in the lab we were doing back and forth. Except going Amogus every.
This is why we have
2
to play
minutes.
Chris.
Yeah.
No more Amogus.
Chris scenario.
No more Amogus.
Amogus
please.
doors, yeah. Now, we are probably 75% through the facility. What's left is gathering the tablets. And, yeah, so the gameplay will be a bit slow here. Mostly because it's gathering tablets and inventory management.
Okay.
Because, like I was saying earlier, we got to make sure all the items we need, we get them with us before we put the tablet in and make the
And then
observatory sync
leave the
facility for good.
you know so when we got to final boss in RE0, go watch the LP to figure out how we do it.
Yeah.
See how we
The true ending.
the true ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we get to the final boss and we realize we don't have enough ammo, but there is ammo somewhere, and that's at the training facility.
And you could come back.
And Sean and I, we're 22 parts into this series, and we're like,
Yeah.
do we spend the time going all the way back? Do we record
And
this?
that-
We don't edit things out in our Let's Plays either.
No, we don't.
Oh.
So to find out whether we actually do go back,
Yeah.
What should we do?
or if
How
we
to
find
get the
alternate
true
solution.
ending. But you know, let me tell you this. I don't know. I've not done the maths. But I don't think with even all the ammos you had left behind, you would have actually made it.
Oh, snap.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think you would have.
You know, my
Especially
saying...
because there's a boss after that as well.
There is, yeah.
I forgot.
My,
So
my
maybe
saying...
you get through that, but definitely don't get through the second one.
I'm always like, the game will provide,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
not in this game.
Nope.
If you guys can hear scratching, that's just my dog. He wants
It's
to
okay.
he wants to come chill with us, but we're also cramped around the microphone. We can't really move.
We have a
right
really
Yeah.
good setup. Just yeah.
now. I don't think there's any room for a dog in here.
I don't think so.
I love
either.
him, but he'd want to sit on our laps, and how is he supposed to? We are forming a 300 style guard right now.
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
like,
yeah.
we're shoulder to
Pretty
shoulder.
much.
Yeah,
We're Spartans.
We're in this together.
Spartans checking that the recording's still going. Sweet.
Yeah.
Been a while, but, you know, like I said, you guys, I hope we've entertained you because the gameplay is fairly slow.
Yeah.
Again,
Like-
not having a box, having 2 characters to shuffle through, inventory management. It's just not. You can't. This game doesn't pick up the pace. Even in a speedrun, it still doesn't pick up the pace.
It doesn't. It's slow.
Imagine
Yes,
playing
yes.
it when you're soft lock, like somebody here has been.
Yeah. we were in pain.
Yeah.
I remember
were
so
okay.
many LP episodes. Seb going, "Is this where the LP ends? Can we do it?" And I'm like, "I feel for you, but you're enduring."
Sean was going, you know what, bro? You don't have to finish it. We could just leave it. We don't have to finish it.
We
You
don't
know, we
have
could
to.
just not release it.
Yeah.
No shame,
But you have to understand, guys. I was speaking from a place of concern for my friend. I've just seen go absolutely nuts over the course of a couple of
You
days.
see the
you know.
sanity leaving Seb
Yeah.
slowly but surely. Now here I'm doing a bit of inventory pause because as you see, I'm full and I don't have healing items.
No healing items, yeah. You.
My God.
Yeah, so I leave the. No, actually, no, I exchange it because I know there's later in the piano room there's Magnum rounds.
Okay.
What do I leave? I don't even know what I did. Again, it's been a while.
And again, this is all because you've looked ahead. You know all of this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I'm obviously I've not like practiced a lot.
He got in. The dog got in.
in.
Enzo. Hello. Where are you?
It's okay. We're doing inventory management. So.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
he's here. Ow!
Oh, he's up.
Got into my head.
He's jumping up.
Hey,
Hello, good boy. Hello. Kisses. Kisses.
He's so eager to be here.
You sitting on EnryMae's lap?
Yeah,
Yes.
he hit battered me, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, he headbutted me earlier. He almost bust my lip.
Yeah, nearly there. But he was fine. How are you doing, Enzo? Good guy.
He's wagging his tail. He's so happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you finally got in. Good boy. Hello.
Is he by you?
He is, yeah.
We are playing the Resident Evil experience right now. We're sitting in the dark, guys.
We are.
It is,
And
yeah.
Enzo's a very dark dog, so I physically can't see him right now.
Right, I think, is this where I... Oh, the other thing, I equipped the attaché case improvement gun to the Billy gun. Makes it actually higher chance of creating stronger. Now, here, these guys can't do stairs, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you deal with them.
Oh, they just stuck there?
Yeah, there's like an invisible wall. They can't get through it.
Oh my god.
Instead of what Seb was trying to like dance around them and try to bait a hit.
Yeah.
No, just do this.
Because these don't stagger again.
Yeah, that's it. You're just shooting them and they take 0 stagger out of an handgun.
So yeah, if you didn't know the stairs, you'd run around like Headless Chicken, like me.
Yeah, like Mike the Headless Chicken.
Like Mike.
Just do that. See, cockroach's biggest enemy, stairs.
Enzo was just coming to check up on us. He was just checking to see if the boys were alright.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, these guys playing RE2R.
Oh,
No offense,
I'm out.
bro.
Oh, you know what? Mike be like, Walter, I'm not having a head today, Walter. I can't suck your dick today, Walter. I got no beak, Walter.
Oh my god. You gotta feed me through a dreaming tube, Walter. Drip it in my face hole, Walter.
It's not a fake neck.
Yeah.
Drop it in my neck hole, Walter.
Oh, gee. Right, we're leaving some stuff here because this is the point of no return for the training facility.
Yes, that's it done. You said so this is segmented in the fact that you've saved and then at each
Reload.
part you've
Basically, what happens is I'll try to play, but if I get hit, I'll reset to the save. So that's why it's a no damage run, but it's segmented.
Yeah.
It's not like a purist no damage run. It's something called no save, no damage.
Okay.
So you play the whole game from beginning to end without getting hit.
I was so what I was going to say there is I've not noticed any cuts. Have you
On
noticed
the
any?
save.
Yeah,
They
he
do,
does it.
yeah.
He does it when he saves.
Is
Yeah,
that
there'll
when
be
you
exactly. There'll be a reload of a save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what happens is
I'm just complimenting your editing skills.
it's really bad actually if you notice it, but because we're talking about
To be
something
fair,
else.
because I've been looking at you two.
Yeah,
I should have been
yeah.
looking into the mic, but yeah.
That's okay. But what happens is I recorded this. Basically, I played it all, doing like that, resetting every time, and that was like 7 hours and a bit worth of gameplay. And then I cut out every segment where I get hit,
Yeah.
and it turned out to be just a little over 3 hours. But yeah, that's what I did it.
It's good to see this game
And
in just-
Microsoft sponsors us with ClipChamp.
Clip jump.
It's good to see it over just over 3 hours because it's one of our longest Let's Plays, RE2R.
Yeah.
But
it
it's
is.
actually not a long game.
No,
No.
it shouldn't be.
No,
No.
the way it's meant to be, not played.
Yeah, right. Bro, pay attention here.
Maybe I do this right first time.
This
so
is where you see-
sometimes actually there's no cut because I make the segment right first time.
Oh, right.
so
okay.
I don't know if there'll be one.
Sean said that to me because I was literally just looking at
Yeah,
him.
look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
Maybe this one is.
I'll just watch it.
Yeah, see,
There we go.
that's a cut of me basically saying that means I got hit doing that. So this is the reason.
I
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I see.
You're not really good editing, but Microsoft free program did the job.
Yeah.
You can tell I don't do videos for.
I used to do Microsoft Movie Maker back in the day. I didn't
Yeah.
realize Microsoft was still doing free. I just didn't
Yeah,
realize.
so basically it was Movie Maker, then it got turned into Microsoft Photos. Then I think the editing of photos got taken away and you have to download this program called Microsoft ClipChamp from the Microsoft Store on
Okay,
Windows.
yeah.
And
Yo,
that's what
so-
I used to edit it.
Sean's laughing. I remember one of the first things. Sean and I became friends in 2006.
Yeah.
Right? YouTube had just started in 2005.
Uh-huh.
And I remember talking to you and you being like, yeah, I make YouTube videos. In fact, it's really easy, actually. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Do you remember what
Yes.
How? Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the way I made my first YouTube videos was I would draw like frames in MS Paint
Yeah.
of things. Then I would put those into a PowerPoint
Oh my god!
I would extract the PowerPoint as like
You
I
can
don't
extract
know,
it as an MP4.
Not in
I don't know
those
back
days. There was
then,
no such
probably
thing
not.
as
No,
an MP4
no.
back then. It was AVI,
Oh yeah,
A bit of an AV, yeah.
an AVI. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would extract the AVI into Windows Movie Maker, and then I would upload the
You'd
file.
add the Benny Hill theme.
The Benny Hill theme.
Benny Hill,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even want to tell you what the video's called. because
No,
people
no,
might
we
find
won't.
it.
We won't. Yeah.
Oh, it
But-
does exist.
Yeah. Oh, they
Yeah,
exist.
oh, they're- yeah,
They're
yeah.
out there. Okay.
Yeah.
There are some channels of ours.
We've been doing YouTube since 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we've missed me killing the
Oh,
leech
sorry.
boy,
Sorry.
but that's fine. I was just gonna say Molotovs. One other thing that you may have noticed if you recall in your LP, Billy is junk at throwing them. So Billy's like takes a Molotov at his shoulder and throws it at their feet.
What the
Rebecca
fuck?
actually throws faster and longer. So you always have to throw Molotovs with Rebecca.
You kept on giving Billy mollies, bro.
Because we came to the logical conclusion
Yeah.
that Billy's the guy with the lighter. He's the criminal. I guess. I guess he can throw volleys better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
But what you have to do basically, it takes 4 Molotovs to take a leech man. And the good thing is that leeches won't spawn if you kill him with a Molotov. Unlike what you did in the LP with the acid round and it explodes and kills you.
Oh yeah.
But what you
Get
have
behind
to
the corner,
do,
bro.
you gotta be quick with Rebecca because she fires them faster and just spam Molotovs and you'll get him, which is what has happened in this video. But yeah. Right, the
Oh
other
my
bad
God.
thing about you can get soft locked here if you because what happens is after you get the battery, the door closes. So if you bring both characters in and you take the battery, it soft locks you out of the game.
Wow.
No, you could.
Can you not put the
might-
battery back?
Just put the battery back in.
I don't. Does it work?
Yeah, because you have to. We discussed this during the Let's Play. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you actually soft locked yourself.
If you put both characters in there and you take the battery, the door closes. You just put the battery back in.
And the door will
okay.
open again.
I think we
Theoretically.
maybe tested it.
Did you test it?
I think so.
Because I don't, I'm not sure if the battery.
We
a
definitely
battery
discussed
was like-
this.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
theory, that's. Oh no! Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
sorry.
you would put
no,
the
what,
battery in.
what could happen is imagine you're full of inventory and you leave the battery out. No, but no, you can't leave the battery out.
No,
It would be on the floor.
It would
It'd be on the floor.
yeah.
you're
No, I
correct.
thought, yeah.
I thought I don't know. I read somewhere. Okay, I'm giving you false information, but
Well,
I do remember reading somewhere that
I
you can get
think
soft locked in.
you are talking about during the Let's Play.
Yeah.
I say, "Oh my god, we could have soft
No,
locked
I
ourselves
remember
there."
it from watching, learning the strats from like No Damage runners.
Right.
But maybe you are right. You could just put it back, unless putting it back doesn't work.
That
Right.
would be
It's out,
really
it's out of
strange.
juice.
Like you see here, I
Batteries-
effed
batteries
up
out of
the
juice.
inventory, but that's okay. We're sending Billy out there to get the
She was
tablet.
nodding her head there. Is that because you pressed?
Yeah,
the
that's when that's when you swap character. See, he's nodding there.
Okay.
Hmm.
I've got Billy's kind of haircut right now.
Yeah, you got a bit of a.
Look, because it goes back like
Just
the
get
mullet
yourself a
thing.
Wolf Force costume. Again, Leech is here, so the trick is just run through the door quick. Just get yourself a Wolf Force costume.
Whoa! When Tommy get here? He's literally you, bro.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I do. I need a Wolf Force costume.
Wolf Force, Elite Wolf, Battle Wolf, Wolf Team. What a game!
I've never played them.
Really?
Me neither.
Oh, I have.
In terms of
Back
Capcom games growing up,
It's not a Capcom game. It's a free to play.
Oh, really? Was it for the Steam release or something?
No, it was on his own website, I think. Like maybe
Well, Billy's own website.
No,
No, I mean,
Wolf Team.
did
was
they
a
add the
free-to-play.
DLC in because it was on Steam then?
Don't know.
They wouldn't have had it
Maybe.
in the GameCube version.
Don't know.
No.
I
But-
couldn't tell you.
What a
Okay.
random game to include content from.
I don't know if it's
Like when
from
Pizza
that
Tower's
game.
just like, hey yo, we got malted chicken
Chicken?
in this
Yeah.
bitch.
The other thing here is what, there's 2 doors here, and I really love, in the LP Seb called them Ethan Moldy Door and Old Chris Rusty Door. Now, if you go through Old Chris Rusty Door, which is the other door, a Leechman spawns, which you remember when you may have tried to backtrack. So, But in the other door, there's actually ammo and health. But because I don't pick up health and ammo, I'm doing okay. I don't go through that door. But if you go through the other door, a leechman will spawn back in this corridor. So FYI, that's the trigger.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so leeches get here. So again, reset your leeches aggro through those. And we got the second tablet. So we're nearly done with the facility. We just need one more tablet. And then is everybody's favorite boss fight after the tablets.
Who's the boss? Oh, the bat.
The Guano Boy.
Oh. Fucking hate that bat.
Yeah.
We almost quit there too. Blue door.
Don't blame you. By the way, guys, the bat episode of the LP is my favorite.
Oh no.
Because like the first half is like an hour long, and the first half is Seb dying to the bat. The second half is Seb realizing that he needs the hook shot and dying to monkeys trying to retrieve it.
Oh, that was so sad.
Yeah, remember that? I laughed so much. And Sean talking about the Edinburgh Vault, really good piece of history.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was just after I came back from Edinburgh the second time. We went on a ghost tour that time.
Dude, we went. Yeah.
We should go back. We should go back and do
go
more.
To the ghost.
That's actually not
In
bad.
Edinburgh.
Well, Dahlia is coming back in February.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
she? That's cool.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
do a
cool.
meetup.
Mhm.
We've been
Edinburgh?
ticking off meeting all the mods.
Yeah,
I went on a train to Leeds. I saw Zach the other day. That was sweet.
I've never been Leeds. I've always wanted to go.
We had a Mackey's together. It's lovely.
That sounds about
We only
set.
had enough time. We only had like 40 minutes before the train, so we just stayed in the train station. It was lovely.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I was very hungover, but so was Zach, so it was all good.
Yeah,
That's the best
same
way.
energy.
Yeah, same energy.
Otherwise, if one of you is and the other one isn't,
I had just discovered amaretto and cranberry juice.
then you just
see.
abuse it because it
Yeah.
feels
That
no
was-
alcohol, right?
Yeah. I it's not many times you see somebody in complete bliss, but looking at Sean while he drank his amaretto and cranberry juice for the first time, discovering how beautiful that, because the cranberry is very bitter,
Yeah.
and the amaretto is very sweet, and they just blend together perfectly to make the most delicious alcoholic beverage of all time.
Yeah.
And you were like, bro, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then you downed it.
Yeah, I love cranberry and I love amaretto. So mixing them, I never considered it until Seb told me about it. Just, oh my god, I've got amaretto at home and I'm actually excited to buy cranberry
Yeah,
juice.
we were looking at our local shop.
There's
Yeah.
none,
None.
unfortunately.
You might have to go up the road instead.
Asda then. Blackburn
I've
and-
got Asda.
Yeah, well, you definitely find it in Asda.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asda.
Boy.
I know, bro. I know.
Yeah.
Because I was disappointed yesterday when we couldn't find cranberry juice.
I know, I saw it in your eyes.
Yeah, because this is how good it is.
Yeah,
It's very good. We're not big drinkers. Well, I'm not a big drinker. I don't think any of us are big drinkers, are we?
I might become one
Yeah.
you know.
after learning about this divine beverage.
I mean, I'm from Italy originally, so drinking culture is different. So
Yeah, the culture's
to a
completely
British
different.
standard, maybe I am, but mostly because, like, to me, what I drink in a week is what a lot of my UK friends drink in a night out.
Okay.
So, like,
right.
at dinner, it's very normal for me to like have a glass of wine or a beer, just culture. But a lot of people just go sober until it's Friday night or Saturday night.
And that's when you'll have like
yeah,
10
and that's
beers.
where they just have like loads of pints. But even they can tolerate alcohol. Like, I have friends that can drink 4 or 5 pints and be fine. Me, after the third one, I get so like, my belly's so big, I can't drink anymore.
That's the beauty of the amaretto cranberry.
Yeah, it just goes down.
No
like that.
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's exactly
Because I'm not drinking anything carbonated anymore, and I used to love my mixers. I like a spirit with a mixer, but my go-to drink for the longest time was amaretto and Coke because it tastes like Dr Pepper. It's delicious.
Yeah.
But now I'm not doing anything fizzy. I needed to find the next thing, and I was at John's wedding. Everybody was drinking it, and we drank the bar out of amaretto. It was so sad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't get married every week, do you?
No.
Or your friend.
No.
It's worth it.
So everyone was on Disaronno cranberry.
All the other groomsmen,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
they walked in with a bunch of these ready pink glasses, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And they said amaretto cranberry. I'm like, so then I grabbed Jay, and I'm like, "Dude, we got to go to the bar." And then we had a few more drinks, and then they were like, "Yeah, amaretto's done," because I think all of the groomsmen had figured out that this drink was delicious.
Yeah.
They were drinking it with J2O as well, but that was like, it's a bit harsher on your throat. It's not as smooth, you know.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a great new discovery. I'm so pleased to share it with you. It's like,
I am pleased.
yeah, I just share it with everybody else now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
You got one, EnryMae, after your
I did.
stellar atois.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like to say it's also, it doesn't make you thirsty. A lot of like spirits, like I find Disaronno and those sort of things make me thirsty, like the Burn My Throat. Well, that one just goes down quite smoothly.
Disaronno as well is also quite a thick liquor.
Yeah, true.
You know,
I'll check over there.
it's syrupy. This was bullshit.
Oh
The
yeah,
fact that you had to move Rebecca
Rebecca out of the way,
Yeah.
and she just auto in your way when you try to push a box because no brains, Rebecca. But yeah.
They couldn't figure out how to do the puzzle here, so like, do a really obscure camera angle and just like.
I think here I
Or
actually...
is that later on? But it's in this area, isn't it?
Probably. No, here I make a mistake because I think I push it too far, but because I get a bit screwed by the line there. So I think it's good, right?
Yeah.
And then I do that because I know it wasn't good. Like, had I pushed it forward, it wouldn't have been good. It would have got stuck in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean, but it looked clean from the trajectory. What are you doing, Seth? Oh, the knee proportion.
I'm looking at Rebecca's knees, where they are. Oh, you just put your mouse over them when I said that.
Not on purpose. I am moving the character with the mouse and stuff.
No, I'm sure I mentioned.
You pointed this out,
yeah.
yeah. I was just looking at it, like, yeah,
Damn, she got
her-
long thighs.
her knees
Yeah.
really low.
Yeah.
And then
And
I was
also
looking
she's
at.
got like X leg shape when she shoots. Like her knees look at each other
Oh.
when she aims the gun. So they look even more
We call that
awkward.
pigeon toed.
Yeah, we call it X shape.
It's very
Yeah.
like anime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Girls do
But that makes,
Yeah.
Emphasize it even more, the proportion.
Does
between-
Billy's knees? They're right.
They
They're alright.
They look okay. I think the other thing is because Rebecca's got, I don't know what you call it, but she pants are a bit sleeved up.
Oh yeah.
So that actually
Does-
emphasizes it
Does
even
that?
more.
So does it just look like it, or are they actually like?
I don't know. We'll need a ruler and need to measure it.
Well, I
but-
was trying to measure it on the monitor.
Yeah, I know. That's all. I was like, what's Seb doing? Just taking, proportions. But that's it. We're done with the facility.
Hey.
I took the hook shot here. I think, because I got all the tablets and such. So we're done. See, I basically use this area as my inventory.
This is your inventory area.
Yeah.
Correct. And that's it. Never back again to the facility.
Hank.
And you didn't go past any monkeys to get here.
Exactly. Told you. Never going to deal with the monkeys.
Can't believe that.
Is it Leech Boys next?
No, it's the bat.
The
The
bat.
guano boy.
On the church.
Yeah, the guano boy.
Oh, I've been watching Jim Carrey movies. I need to go back to Ace Ventura 2. I watched The Truman Show recently.
Okay, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. What a ahead of its time movie in terms of just how meta it is.
The
and
paradox, yeah.
It's social commentary about like fucking adverts being in everything, and now you'll probably, unless you got AdBlock or Google YouTube Plus or Premium or whatever, you'll have an advert during this.
Yeah, probably.
Get ad block, guys.
I don't know. Do my videos have adverts on them?
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I don't know.
The channel's not monetized, so
No, they should. No, yours don't usually.
yeah, they shouldn't. I'm not putting adverts on them if people do see them anyway.
I don't know if after a certain length, maybe. Oh, look at the little bat.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need a bunch of subscribers and hours watched
Okay.
to be able to.
Claim. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if they put ads on until then. I don't think so.
Don't think
Call
so.
it being monetized in it.
Because that would be like them taking advantage of your viewers.
That would be
without
yeah.
giving you anything
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So nothing should have adverts on it unless it's been copyright claimed, which Sometimes stuff gets copyright claimed and it's bullshit to fight
Hopefully
it.
nobody copyright claims Resident Evil 0.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Maybe Amaretto and Coke and Microsoft Clipchamp, but not this. Right, we are getting to the boss fight. So, this boss fight, I have to attempt it a few times, but of course you could.
So, you get a save up in here.
Of course, yeah, because, you know, that's the right
I see
thing
you've
to
got
do.
the hook shot ready.
Of course, but we're not going to use it in the fight. So, to kill the bat, this is where a lot of people just do it in New Game Plus with the machine gun, because it makes it a bit...
It's bullshit, so it makes a bunch of baby bats.
Yes.
And they keep coming at you.
And they are actually the biggest problem, but to kill the bats, it takes 5 flame rounds. And I have 5 flame rounds, but that means you can't miss one.
Yeah.
So
you can't accidentally shoot at a baby
Yeah.
bat.
yeah, that's my bad editing, sorry. But basically what you try to do, which is I think what also Sean looked up during the LP, is literally stay in the corner and stun lock him.
Yeah.
But stun locking him is tricky, because if he gets out of stun lock, he'll spawn all the baby bats, and as soon as one of them touches you, you're done.
Yeah.
The run is dead. So you just got to be lucky really and time your stun lock well enough. So what I actually like to do, you'll see it in the fight in a bit, is actually, instead of trying to shoot 5 rounds one after the other, is actually only shoot one, because after 1 round the baby bats don't spawn. They only spawn after you hit him 2 times.
Okay.
So shoot him 1, then let him do a bit of circling, and then try to stun lock him again. But you'll see here. Sit into a corner, boom, and I don't go for the shots. No baby bats, and then I let him lunge again. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, here are the baby bats.
And now I'm screwed. So it's just a shotgun. Desperation. This is me
you
being
missed
desperate.
that one shot, yeah?
And I get him.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, that was like a shotgun of desperation, because it takes 2 shotgun shells.
Yeah.
And that's why if it only took 1, you'd be quick enough. But if you think about it, go into the menu, equip the weapon, shoot, reload, or pump and shoot.
Yeah.
It's so easy for a small bot just to get at you.
Did you do this fight with Rebecca?
With a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking, even if you had those weapons, if you were Rebecca in that,
Yeah.
you'd have failed.
Why?
Because you wouldn't have got the second shotgun shot off. It was right there.
Yeah, and she was... And the other thing...
because does Billy reload faster?
Yeah.
Well, he shoots faster, doesn't he?
Yeah, shoots faster and reload, and pump pack shoots
Pumps
faster.
faster.
Yeah.
Billy pumps.
The other thing with one of the things why Seb LP was very unlucky because of health issues. He had to use Rebecca often, and using Rebecca is the worst thing because she's got less health.
Yeah.
And
She's the medic.
worse. Yeah, exactly. So using the medic to fight, and well, that's not.
I
what
guess
a medic's
Billy's the
designed
tank,
for.
isn't he?
Yeah.
But again, you know, you
Does
had,
it tell you that in game?
I think
It
in May
does.
in
It
the
does to a
player
degree.
manual, you know the thing nobody reads at the beginning of the
Oh,
game.
okay. Oh, yeah. No,
Maybe.
it does gives you player manuals, and I don't think we read them.
But no, there was something we did read where it was like, it does say Rebecca
Combine herbs and
combine
things like
herbs
that.
and stuff.
Yeah,
But
we read that.
It says something vague like Billy is stronger physically.
Yeah.
Oh, we
use
thought that
ability-
meant he can move stuff,
Which
Well, he
actually is
can.
the
which
case.
he does do.
And Rebecca cannot.
Yeah.
Because you get an achievement if you try to move something heavy for Rebecca going like, I'm a medic, not a bodybuilder. Some stuff like
Yeah.
I can't believe Billy. Oh, yeah, I remember that achievement.
Yeah.
I can't remember Billy as a shit throw. I can't believe
Yeah,
Billy
Molly's
is a
doing
shit
it.
throw.
Yeah, it's really awful because like it takes an ages to reload and then literally throws the Molotov.
He
at
does. He
his
takes
feet,
forever.
While
Yeah.
Rebecca is actually much slicker. But we'll
Well,
see
she
in a
had the
minute.
training, you see.
Yeah.
To throw mollies.
Wait, I don't know if they taught that in Stars.
Okay.
Right, and we're going into the well, it's
Hated
not
this
really
area
the lab.
down here.
This area is pretty. Like from now, I mean,
This is Leechy Boys down here, isn't
yeah,
it?
like the facility wasn't great. Don't get me wrong, but it gets worse and worse and worse. Like I said, the train was the best. The facility was long. You know, tries to emulate the mansion and fails. But from now on, to me, it's just like, don't know. The factory and all that, not much fun. There's one boss fight I like with the tyrant at the elevator. There's the only one where I think it's actually a nice boss fight. Everything else is just, well, we'll see. But that's it. We're done with the facility and no monkeys, like I said.
Oh my goodness.
And Rebecca's got the green chemical as well.
I can't
So you
believe
don't have to come back for the chemical. Yeah.
Correct.
Because we had to come back for the chemical, and that
Correct.
was the monkey room.
And I
We had to go
for
through
monkey.
2 double monkey rooms, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main like corridor to get back in the facility, and then the corridor to get to the mini lab. Yeah, with the gas canister dispenser. And the monkey going on the wall and just lunging at you, Spider-Man style.
I can't believe that.
That happened.
This is the room where somebody.
Yeah,
woke up.
he's round the corner. The guy.
This is where we stomped and woke up the zombie.
Yeah, you will stomp the zombie upstairs, and it
Yeah.
will wake up the guy in here.
Yeah, in here.
But again, to your point, though, there's no save room music in here, but it does feel like a save room.
Yeah, there is no. Well, I think I was so angry because I'd like checked and cleared,
Yeah,
and like I think we shot the guy on the floor and he doesn't wake up, and he didn't wake up or something like that.
See, the thing is, right, like, when there are subtle indicators of things, it's fine if it doesn't, like, significantly affect the game. Like, if you'd said to me, oh, you'd know that this boss is weak to fire magic if you check the bottom of this map in the corner where it says he's weak to fire magic, then I'd be like, yo, dude, what the fuck? But if it was more something like, oh, you know this dude is weak to fire magic because he, I don't know, swallowed margarine one day. But it says here at the bottom of the map he swallowed margarine. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool that is the case. But I shouldn't have to find out significant information from a teeny little snippet of like
that is not logically related.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
bastard there.
No, that guy's okay. Now, until later on, the leech boys here, they're actually not dangerous until they turn. Like, they're in Marcus forms, right? That guy right now.
Yeah.
He becomes dangerous when he turns into, a stretchy, handy kind of thing. But then the problem is later on in the game, they don't turn anymore. They spawn as aggressive. Piece of junk to deal with. Right, see, 1, 2. This one turns faster though. 3. Dodge the attack. Kid you not, it took me a good few times to get this.
Did he have any stagger there?
No, these guys don't stagger at all. Now, there's what you would do in a new game plus when you have the machine gun. You'll actually use the 4 acids round and you will kill him.
Yeah.
And then you use the machine gun against the hunters later in the breeding room.
Okay.
But because, again, I'm playing new game, I don't have a machine gun. I keep the acid rounds for the hunters, which means I have to use the mollies to get rid of this guy. Which is trickier, because again, it turns much quicker. Compared to the one in the blue door corridor, this one turned into an aggressive leech boy much quicker. Now I mix the chemicals to dissolve the leech, and unlike Seb, I don't have to backtrack all the way. Because I threw the green chemical when I have to.
All right.
Because, you should have known, Seb, right?
I should have.
Yeah,
I should have known. I think when you get the green chemical, it asks you like, "Hey, do you want to mix this up?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Is this going to heal me?" And then it didn't, and then I didn't know what.
The green chemical heals your poison. It's like a blue herb, virtually. The
Right,
green
so I
chemical
think we
alone.
grabbed the green chemical and then I'd used it. And I was just assuming because it allows you to use it, we'll get more.
Yeah.
But we had to go back to the training facility because the way that they split this up with the 2 characters and the 2 separate floors, you can't.
No, what you can do is there's this green chemical upstairs if you send Rebecca.
If you send Rebecca up, but
if you send
Billy up,
correct, then you have to use that green chemical back there.
So that's what happened to us.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like, why can't Billy just drop? It's not that big of a height gap. Just fall again and change.
Yeah, there's a few leaps in logic you have to make with characters being silly, like Rebecca not being able to get out of that room, so she has to use a microwave to teleport items with Billy. Like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, she could have just shut the door.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
She says she needs a sharp object. She has a big old knife.
Yeah, she's got kitchen knives everywhere and things like that, but yeah. Right, so this guy's turning. Don't run too fast. If you run too fast, they actually can smack you in Marcus form.
Okay.
But yeah, so
you
let him,
waited until he
let
started
him like,
turning.
look at the floor and do all the shaky thing. Now his turn, but that's fine because you just run out.
When you come back, will he still be turned?
You never come back. But yeah, it would be turned.
It would be turned.
If you were to come back, yeah, it'll be turned. Yeah.
Okay, well.
Sorry, I didn't.
This is
I jumped
because
the
we
question.
had so much backtracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know what you're doing, that's what's going to happen.
you know
That's the
what I
same.
mean?
That's the same with every Resident Evil game.
I played Resident Evil 0 on standard mode the first time. It was, I had to reload a few more times than I would have for other games. But I could get through it. But I went through all the same problems Seb did. With the difference there, being on standard, the enemies hit, less hard.
Nice.
The ammo was, like they took less damage to die and all that. I could get through it, just about, on standard. But going on in blind in hard mode, yeah. That's
nice.
not a good thing to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that into consideration for.
But like I said, it's the game's fault. The game shouldn't allow you to play on hard mode. You should allow you to play on standard, unlock it, and then give it a go on hard. But not this game.
It's not even the fact that you can choose hard to begin with. That's the sort of the issue with me. It's the case that the sort of the mode itself is tuned in such a way that it's almost impossible to do. Not because it's difficult, but because everything just takes longer.
Oh yeah, you mean like more ammo to kill and those sorts of things. Yeah. But that's part of hard mode.
It's a hard game to go in completely blind.
Yeah.
It's a good game to go in following maybe it's not even. I don't think it's very much of a fun game, but even following a guide is. I wouldn't have too much fun playing this. I don't think.
I didn't have too much fun doing this, other than
Yeah.
what we're doing right now is the most fun I've done,
The fun part.
and it's in the background half of the time.
Though, we are talking a lot of shit about all the struggles we had during the let's play of our playthrough of RE2R. I still think it's a really fun watch, and you do see us trying to figure all of this out.
Yeah,
and you do see us or hear us get really frustrated as well, and losing our minds over this game. You're making it seem like such a breeze.
Yeah.
Right
No,
now,
the
going through
videos I watched to learn this, help me do that.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing, if it was like RE2 Remake, right? I've played a lot of it, I enjoyed it, I got good, and then when it came to actually, speedrun text, I started watching videos and stuff, but let's say the first 200 to 300 hours worth of game, I just played literally blind, figuring stuff out myself, because that's how much into it I was. I wouldn't do that for this. It doesn't,
No.
it's not the game that made me I want to learn it and I want to get good at it. I'm just I just want to do a no damage for the fun of, sitting with Seb and Sean and talk about it. I'll just look up a video of how it's done and then I'll just, show off and say, oh, look how good I am. No, I'm not. I literally just took somebody else's strats. Because it's not a game that I'm I want to invest, 50, 60 hours of my free time learning this. Because it'd be just frustration. As opposed to, like I said, with other games, I think it was the same maybe for Seb and RE3 and learning the dodges. You actually have fun. You didn't have to look up a tutorial on how to dodge and those sorts of things.
RE3, I just went for it. RE3. Well, actually, what I did was I loved the demo for RE3 Remake so much that then I started watching how other people do it because I realized I was pretty fast without having watched anybody.
Yeah.
So then me and a few other people on fucking Discord, because there was no speedrun for the demo. No speedrun people keeping an eye on scoreboards and stuff.
Yeah.
So then we started looking up how other people do it. And then I went into the main game with those skills. Yeah. But not looking at anything else, just really enjoying the game for what it is.
Yeah.
I love the feel of Resident Evil 3 Remake. To go back to what you were saying maybe a couple hours ago, Sean. It was about the different levels of horror and tension. RE2 is great because just when you start to get stronger, it makes things scarier.
Yeah.
RE3 doesn't really do that.
No, it doesn't do.
But it does. What it does do is RE3 is like the aliens to Resident Evil 2's Alien.
Yeah.
You know, where it turns it into an
comparison.
action horror,
Yeah.
rather than a suspenseful horror, which RE2 Remake is a very suspenseful game.
Yeah.
And that's what RE7 and RE8 did as well. You know,
Yeah.
that's the logical next step because everybody's already been through this type of scared. Now it would be really cathartic to see some guys just mow through a bunch of aliens, you know?
Yeah.
Mow through a bunch of zombies. Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, so we'd actually, let's go back to RE0, the best game ever, after every other game on Earth. We're nearly done actually with this small lab section. This is basically what we're doing is trying to activate the cable car. So we got the canister, and we're going to take the gas out of the room in a second.
Okay.
This is where, the stomper zombie is, and if you stomp him, you activate the guy downstairs.
Where does the cable car take us? I can't remember.
The factory, which is kind of the
Oh.
lab sort of thing, but actually it's the factory with like, what's in the factory? Like a few hunters.
Sean's giving
The
a
frog.
face like, you have any idea
Remember
what
the
No.
frog? The frog.
There's a frog.
Yeah, the
I
giant
remember the
frog.
frog. I remember the frog.
Yeah, the area with the
yeah.
giant frog. Yeah.
Okay, now I remember that area. Now
Yeah.
you said the frog.
Ooh, spooky.
That completely lost me.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that.
Yeah, like their area.
All right. I know. I can see that you're ready for this question, Sean. Name all the areas, bro, in RE2
Oh, you know,
All the areas, well,
in order.
RPD sewers lab. Oh, well, there's orphanage if you play Claire as well. And
Car
there's
park.
Well, that's the kennel, which is underneath RPD.
Okay, RE4.
RE4. So, well, village, castle, island.
So not 4 areas in RE4.
No.
Why is it called RE4 then?
Because
It's actually called 4 residents.
Oh
bro.
shit!
Yeah.
Okay,
Just to
it's
correct
we keep
you
getting
there.
it wrong. Yeah, it is 4, isn't it?
RE5.
RE4. Oh, now you're challenging me.
There's tons to be fair.
So there was like the village. I suppose broadly, it's the village, it's the river, and then it's the lab.
What about the big
volcano.
temple?
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
temple.
with the mirrors.
Well, the lab is in the temple.
Is the lab in the temple?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not. Other than your LP, I never played RE5.
You not played RE5?
No.
Have you not played RE6 either?
No.
You
well,
just-
thank God for that.
You not played RE. You played RE4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 0 through 4 you've played.
hmm
Have you played 7?
No, I've not played the mod. Well, called the mod. Like 5, 6, and then 7 came at a point in time where I didn't have gaming hardware and things
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
So I'd never
That's
got
fair.
into it.
Yeah.
But then with the remix, I sort of got back into them.
I missed the whole 360 era, so I missed RE5 and 6, and then I
Not much.
didn't really play like Xbox One or anything like that. So it took me a while to get
my
to
God.
7.
Yeah, so he just jumped.
shit.
He just docked. He docked a bloody acid round.
Oh my god. Cheater.
Actually, I think I read somewhere, not sure if it's in this game or in all game, when they're jumping, if you shoot them down, they take more damage.
Oh.
I think.
So if you shoot them mid-air,
Yeah,
and
correct.
they'll fall, hit the ground.
And you also get an
Maybe.
achievement.
Okay.
And then I'm just taunting them. But yeah, nearly done here. We're going to the cable car, which is where we actually find the Magnum. I don't think you asked earlier. Somebody asked
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time to hold on to that one Magnum.
9
ammo.
actually, because you can find 8
Oh, you
later, but
found
still,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes you think, have I missed it?
Yeah, because you're holding it for so long.
Yeah.
And it gave you the ammo. Why is it giving you the ammo hours before you're going to need it? But you also need to carry it with you through the entire place because there's no box.
Yeah.
That is exactly why you're like, if you give it to me, give me a box, or don't give it to me this early, because then,
Yeah, it's just there to take a broom.
yeah, it's just there to trick you and say, hey, you probably missed it.
There's another microwave system. we could
Yeah,
put on here.
not dumb waiter. We're just giving Rebecca the dial to open the door downstairs to get to the cable car.
Oh my gosh, trying to figure out where the fuck all of these went. That was annoying as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not a very linear game or an intuitive one. Or at
You're
least I
making it
didn't
look
find
very linear. The
Yeah,
fact that
after
you don't have
watching
to
somebody else playing
backtrack
it.
through.
I have a
these
good
places.
memory, to be fair. So
Yeah.
I watched the video a couple of times, and I did a mock run
Yeah.
where I took damage, but I still went ahead, tried the struts a few times, and then I recorded this, and basically in a day I got through it, and then I uninstalled it
Of course.
because that was the best thing.
Yeah, uninstalling.
I should have recorded me uninstalling this. You know, it's part of the gameplay. No, I did not.
I remember being very happy to uninstall Resident Evil 0
Oh,
on my
yes.
computer.
Yeah.
I remember actually being a bit sad to uninstall RE6 after all we'd been through.
After you killed the rat in the sewers.
Because
You know?
RE6 was also, like, we had a lot of issues recording that.
Yeah.
Like, technical difficulties, and then the game itself was pretty whack. But by the
Also,
end of
I
it, I
grabbed
loved
red
it.
chemical here. Because if you remember later, you have to use it for the battery fluid
Yeah.
Oh.
to, like, recharge the battery.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's worth
Grabbing
grabbing
it
it here other than doing backtracking. The other thing about RE5, I think, you know, in RE5, they go to, like, an area with these flowers. Apparently, like, the
Yeah.
T-virus generates from them, and I got the code wrong.
It's in like a cave.
Yeah, and I think they mentioned Dr. Marcus there, like the Dr. Marcus that traveled to that area and found, you know,
Do
the
they?
original virus.
Oh,
and that's
shit.
where I think Seb went, oh, who's Dr. Marcus? And I was like, oh, you clearly have not played RE0 because there's a bit of a nugget there
That's
from the
why-
RE5 LP.
I think they do a similar thing in... Did I play RE8 or you play RE8?
You played
you
RE8.
played it, Seb.
Do a similar thing in RE8, I think. Oh, maybe it's RE7.
No, I think in
I
RE
remember
no, in
people-
RE8 there's like the story of how Miranda met with Spencer ages ago, something like
Okay,
that. But it was
okay.
Spencer, I
It was
think, not
Spencer.
Marcus.
So Marcus is like Discount Spencer.
No, Marcus and Spencer were like mates and they founded Umbrella together. It was Marcus, Spencer, and Ashford. Ashford is like the family in the Code Veronica Valley like stream, let's say.
Okay, yeah, we've still not done Code Veronica.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah,
we
we should.
will.
It's worth it, I think.
You're playing it, Sean.
Okay.
I've been told. Nothing I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
That was sus. I'm sorry, bro.
I think I know what you've been told. And I think
No,
what you've
I've been told you should start off and you should try and use the knife a lot because you're gonna need a lot of ammo later in the game.
Actually, to be fair, in Code Veronica, there's I've not called it a dodge system, but it's similar to RE3. But if they grab you and you spam, you can actually push them back without the zombies biting you.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a bit of a trick that some speedrunners
What did
use.
that come out on?
PS2.
Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn, yeah.
Sega
It
Saturn.
was launch a game of Sega Saturn.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, it was Sega
But
Saturn.
then they also ported it to PS2 later when they figured out Sega Saturn wasn't that big of a success.
R.I.P.
I'll go.
God, Veronica.
It's worth it. No, it's a lot of people hate it, but compared to RE0, it's still a good game. It does have a few technical flaws, but I like it
I
personally.
think the people who are still talking about it are the diehards who love it.
Yeah.
And I think the story,
Mm-hmm.
I think people want more Claire, and you just don't get that unless you play.
And to be fair, the story arc of Code Veronica, there's a few funny meme characters and stuff like that, but to be fair, I really enjoy it. Or enjoyed it back then. It's been ages, obviously.
You know, I just remembered we started doing a Let's Play for Revelations around the
Yeah,
same
I'm
time.
gonna say.
as this
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a few Revelations videos on the YouTube, on the channel.
Me and my sweet ass are on the way.
But I got really ill. Doing Resident Evil makes me ill, apparently.
Bad Resident Evil makes you ill.
Yeah.
Well, Zero almost zeroed it.
Yeah, Zero really fucked me up.
Yeah.
I fucked you up too. We both just got ill in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
The
Bruh.
fall of Zero. Right, so we're nearly done with this area. We're activating the cable car. Now, this next bit is very annoying. So you may remember, well, I'm going to save in a bit, but this is where Billy, like a monkey in the cutscene, pushed Billy into the water.
Yeah.
And like he gets pushed all the way to this like water treatment plant. But what actually happens is and it's funny, like some leeches deactivate the lever
Okay.
for the cable car. So you have, it's not like Rebecca can jump in the cable car. She has to go back to the control room and reset the thing, like the lever. But actually, a leech boy spawns, and he's like a utter BS of a leech boy that like is already turned, and he lunges like a mile with his hand, and he's so hard to
They have a
dodge.
huge
Yeah.
distance with their arm attack.
Which is like, I had to retry this. You'll see that I reload I had to retry this at least 4 or 5 times, and I know I'm not like I have hundreds of hours of practice with RE2R and stuff like that, but it's still BS. Like this, yeah, I really hate this particular cutscene and this particular, let's say, interaction.
They should be able to just jump down and up whenever they want as well. That should be a thing.
Yeah, and what I should have done, and I only realized in hindsight, at least like at door skip mode, because we've watched a lot of doors opening and closing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, hold back and run away. He misses here, but look at what he does now. He's basically zooming
He's
and
fucking
almost gets you.
jiving.
Yeah,
David.
it's just like, what? And then you have to get back up here, only to realize that some leeches took out the coil and the lever.
Wow.
Like, really? Like, leeches are that intelligent?
Is Sephiroth Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Is that
Yeah.
young Marcus?
No,
No.
it's Marcus. Just he can, manifest himself, and he chooses to manifest himself as young Marcus. But it's the same.
Oh, it
person.
is young Marcus.
No, it's Marcus that assumes. It's a bit like if you in your 50s gain mutant powers,
I can make myself look
look
young,
like you're now.
but
Yeah,
I am still 50.
yeah, you're still Seb. There's one Seb.
Right, okay.
wait a minute. So how did
Oh my god, he fucking dunes!
Could
he
be. Yeah.
became leech?
He
Yeah,
became
He
Leech.
became Queen Leech, not just Leech.
and that make everything is connected to Dune.
Yeah, sorry, it took us 2 hours. We finally found a Dune reference. Now, here.
Yo,
Yeah.
Wait,
I
so
love RE2R now.
how the fuck did Marcus become leech? If
Right, so what happened
Wesker
is-
and
He got killed by like the henchmen of Wesker and Birkin.
yeah.
Oh,
and then
Birkin
the-
meets the same fate, doesn't he? later on?
It's self-inflicted though. What happens is like Queen Leech, that was like Marcus's child, sort of thing. Like the Leech enters Marcus's body and starts regenerating his cells, and it takes about 10 years. But actually, the Queen Leech basically spawns and takes life through Marcus. It's like a parasite virtually.
My
Right.
skin is not my own.
Yeah.
This is some.
But at the end,
You
like
need to
the
read
Queen
that
Leech
book.
takes control, and he becomes that like weird, monster.
Yeah,
that,
big leech. Big
Yeah, then
Okay.
the true ending. Somebody arrives with a rocket launcher, and and watch the Spooky Memes LP if you want to know how it ends. But yeah, that is the Queen Leech basically being a parasite. So up until then, Marcus controls the leech, but then she takes her own will and fucks shit up.
So just to be clear, this bit here
Yeah.
is this gonna lead to the same lab as in RE2?
Yes. Correct.
How?
Don't know. Good question. But it is. This is the right. These two hunters.
Wait.
You can dodge them, but actually you
is.
can.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cable car. You'll see where. And I so remember from the LP, Sean was very frustrated because he wanted to explore the area, and he says, "Oh, there's nothing worth exploring. Those door where you
Yeah,
find
yeah.
Enrico, they lead to the nest, which is the lab of RE2.
Yeah. I
It's
knew
the
it
same
looked
layout.
Familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Which is kind of very. How did you actually get there from the woods, the trading facility, and the police station? All
I
roads
guess
lead
the
to
cable
Rome, sort
car
of thing.
downstairs.
Yeah, they're basically a bunch of umbrella cable cars that
Yeah.
all lead to the nest.
But yeah, this cable car doesn't go anywhere except up or down, though. That's what annoys me. Like, if it's sort of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shimmy 100 miles to the west
Yeah.
and then go down, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. But unless this is like another entrance to the nest that
Yeah.
looks exactly the same, which I can kind of understand. It's got like an office there. There's a door, and then there's another door.
Yeah.
Like, because in the original one,
That's where you leave Ada, isn't it? In the guardhouse. sort
and
of
there
thing,
isn't
yeah.
a bit on the other side of the platform either. So it is a bit different, but it is, for all intents and purposes, the same area.
Like I said, the few low videos I've watched, they say that actually it is the same nest.
The exact.
There's just a door that in RE2 is apparently is open, but here it isn't, sort of thing. And that's how they prevent you from going to the nest. But, yeah. But you can watch more low. But yeah, to your point, apparently it is the same nest.
You know how this whole place gets exploded at the end, yeah?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. You know how in RE1, the guys are like, yo, we heard there's something fishy going on at this mansion.
Yeah.
Really, they would be checking out the giant exploded fucking building
Well, you've read
just
the
a few miles
novelization,
down the
right?
road.
Yeah, the novelization, which I mean is a novelization from SD Perry, is like obviously Umbrella and Chief Irons cover it up.
But
And say there was some like chemical sort of things.
SD Perry did that before RE0 was a thing as well.
Yes,
so you
correct.
get
It's actually a
Caliban,
novelization of RE0
You get
too.
Caliban Cove instead.
Yeah,
But
that's after.
yeah,
RE1,
but that I think that was your first Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca
oriented
only story. Yeah.
But yeah, no, if in the full timeline, it would be like, yo, they could go and check out the weird things going on at this mansion, but also there's this giant fucking nuke that went off just a few miles down the road.
Yeah.
You probably want to check that out first.
Right, so we're getting into the tyrant fight. This is probably the only fight that's interesting.
Oh my gosh, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is obviously he's got a claw on his right end.
Yeah.
So a bit like you do in RE2 Remake, always dodge on his left
On
end.
his left.
Yeah.
Because, you know, his swipe won't reach you. And keep distance. Let him do this attack. Because if you get too close, he'll kind of like high-five you or like give you a bit of a push. So yeah, just the pistol. Pistol is fine. Just keep distance. Don't get too greedy with the shooting. Always reload in your menu. Don't make the mistake that Seb sometimes makes. Count your shots and reload in the menu.
You got so much bullets, so many bullets.
That's what I mean, you know. And you'll see. I need a lot of bullets for this
Yeah.
game. I've missed a few shots here and there again. But the good thing is the auto-aim obviously helps you here.
Yeah.
Because playing this without auto-aim on mouse and keyboard is tricky. You can do it on controller.
Do you turn the auto aim off?
Yeah. But I wouldn't advise that on mouse and keyboard.
I don't know why I'm like breathing in every time. I'm like so like, oh my gosh, that was
That's it.
close, but because I
Got
know
that?
you've done it.
Well, you think I've only done it. I remember me doing it, but that's it. Just a few, like, 50 worth anger
Yeah.
bullets and Proto tyrant down. So this is the best boss fight of the game.
That was it.
Yeah.
And
And
all you
again,
did
it
was just
wasn't
walk
great,
around,
but it
walk
was
around
okay.
its left every time.
Yeah, just dodge. But at least that takes a bit of skills as opposed to like knifing the ground or just standing still shooting at a centipede, you know,
Yeah.
which were the previous boss fights. Or the bat where you have to get into a corner and try to stun lock him or you're dead. You know, at least here there was an element of skill and timing.
Punching that Prophet in Halo 2 was more fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of things
Sorry,
are more
guys.
fun than this.
That boss fight was just so riveting.
Wait till the next one. Wait till the last one. God, the penultimate actually. Yeah, so we're actually, I'm not going to say nearly done, but we're close to the end.
Yeah.
I just went to level 2 to grab some more bullets. Yeah, we don't care.
Someone left
You
a
see?
mess on that monitor. That...
Somebody's always watching Rebecca in a creepy
Sorry.
way, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But
Bless
yeah,
you.
no, thank you. No monkeys. Told you, no monkeys. Return to monkey.
Oh, monkey.
No return to monkey. Thank God.
Seb's biggest
Evolved
nightmare.
to leech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's our biggest nightmare. Just don't fight them.
And I never saw them again.
The monkeys.
Yo, it should be hype. I don't think we've ever had. Have we ever had a Planet of the Apes game?
You know what? I can't think of one.
Don't think so.
I gotta look that up right now.
Yeah, Because now it's just another boring area
Yeah.
where we're just gonna go save Billy and then we'll do one other of Seb's favorite puzzles, the one with the crates and the water.
Oh yeah. Wait.
For the PS1, baby, 2001, Planet of the Year.
Oh my god.
Oh, it looks like Resident Evil.
It looks like Resident Evil, like 2 to 3, with just
Doesn't it?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
instead of RPD. Maybe this is not Planet of the Apes mod, where it's just monkeys
Maybe.
everywhere instead of zombies.
Let's
Maybe
play.
it's a. Yeah, maybe. What kind of game is it? It's...
How long to beat?
Does the dog die?
Planet of the Apes.
Oh my god.
I love those movies. You know, the more recent ones.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
Rise of the Planet of the Apes and
Yeah.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and shit like that. I think they're really cool. I'm trying to find how long to beat, but all I'm getting,
Walkthrough?
I don't know if anybody's ever posted about it. What the fuck? It's on Steam.
Oh, job done then.
Nice.
Is this it? Is this a different one? There's two?
2018, yeah, it's fairly recent.
2018?
Bruh.
I'm a big fan of Planet of the Apes. I like me
I
some
can tell.
post-apocalypse stuff.
Right, now there's a leech boy, just hug
Oh
the
my
wall.
god. Oh.
And he
He's a
does that
scary
dodge,
boy.
and you're done. But that's what I mean, they're already turned, so they're
Yeah.
aggressive from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just hug the inside and he'll do that two hands lounge, and you'll be fine. Kill this guy with the helmet.
He's going to take more ammo because he's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work like that.
It didn't look like it did there, did
No, because it doesn't work like that. Sorry.
it?
Seb.
It works like that in Resident Evil.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No.
I'm telling you. You shoot those
In the Seb universe,
police
yeah.
officers with hats, they take more damage. I know we have Google right there. We could prove each other right or wrong, but I'm not going to do it. The phone is down now because all I'm looking at is Monkey on there.
Planet of the Apes.
Because there weren't enough monkeys in this. Seb expected more monkeys. Disappointed.
I'm a big fan. I like those movies. They're good. I like me some monkey. I like me some zombie and I like me some monkeys. But RE2R combines the two and it's no good.
No.
28 Days Later combines the two and it's great.
Yeah.
Rage Virus.
Rage Virus Monkeys, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get monkeys in Outbreak 1 and 2. I know there's like in one of them there's like a zoo thing, so you get like a zombie
Yeah.
elephant
I think I have a physical copy
and a
of both of
tiger
them.
as well.
on that
They're,
shelf,
they're pretty good. But again, it's been, a long time since I've actually seen a gameplay. And we find Billy and he's just fine. And we get him some shotgun shells.
All the ammo you
Oh yeah, Billy fucking drowned there, didn't he?
Now, hold that thought when we get to the end of the game.
Ho, ho, ho. 100 bullets. If you have 100 bullets in the last third of any Resident Evil game,
Yeah.
you are sweet. You
Yeah.
are minted. You are quids in.
Not here. All I'm gonna say is that, not in this game.
I don't...
Do you have a moment to show us your inventory before the game ends? Do you remember?
Yeah, there'll be, before the final boss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't
This
worry.
puzzle stumped us as well.
Yeah, because you have to think with two brains.
Yeah.
Two, and that's what we kept paying. Even though there were two of us, we both.
But it's still not fun.
Yeah.
Right,
up here.
I mean, it is more. It's not that because the puzzle is bad. It's more because at this point you just want to be done with it, and this puzzle just takes extra time out of a game you're not having fun.
I do think this looks really cool, though.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's not. This is not what's bad about the game. We've complained about this game for half the video, and for the other half we talked about something else.
Mike the chicken.
Yeah, Mort. Yeah. I was gonna say Mort. Yeah, but no, it's Mike the
Mort and
headless
Mike,
chicken.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game.
At the end of the day, right? Like, if people want a commentary on like how this game works and why you use your strategies and stuff like that, there are probably better places for that.
Yeah, because I'm not an expert either.
But
We got a bit of that.
for people who like our sort of content and know who we are and they love to see us sort of struggle with things, this sort of paints a light as to why that happened.
And to be fair, if you want to know how to beat RE2R No Damage,
You
if
can
ever
watch
wanna do
this.
that, you can watch this. And again, is actually, played by me, who is not like I got, I've only played RE2R 3-4 times. So it's actually not that difficult to execute. So, it's not like you have to be a pro, have to invest hundreds of hours if you want to, just give yourself a challenge, because it is a challenge, I'll say that. So if you're into gaming challenges, yeah, you can use this video as a bit of a, how does a complete beginner do it, sort of thing.
What's your next challenge to yourself? What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm a bit of a moment where I want to try and get RE2 Remake Leon a standard sub 55 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, my current time is 55:58.
Do you know what top is?
Oh yeah, the world record is 52 something. I'm not getting that.
Just 3 minutes.
For 60 FPS, for 120 FPS, I think is 51.
Yeah, I mean,
low,
yeah.
which is
Yeah.
quicker.
Yeah.
No, but sub 55 would be a good goal, and it'd be. But I hit the game in RE2 Remake, like I call like the point of diminishing return, where like to shave 5 or 6 seconds. I have to, first of all, play consistently well and get good RNG.
Yeah.
I kind of maxed out my current skill level.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I
that.
mean? So
Yeah,
I have
that
to
makes
invest
sense.
more hours to get a small improvement. While before, I started, I was getting like 58 and then getting to 57, getting to 55 was like, it's not like I didn't have to put much effort, but I could get a reasonable run. But now I kind of hit my skill cap and I have to get much better to shave off.
Shave seconds.
I want to shave basically an extra minute. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll get back to it. I'll give it a go. Like I said,
Is this you following the same strats that the world leader does?
no. In some places, I follow like safer strats or simpler strats.
Right.
Or like I pick up a few extra items for, I call them insurance. Like, I pick up an extra knife just in case I get grabbed. Like, sometimes world record, they just either really good and know they're not going to get grabbed, or they know there's like a 50% chance they're going to get grabbed.
And they're
This was
willing.
risky.
to
Yeah,
take
they take the
Yeah,
gamble and they're like, if I get grabbed, so be it. But if I don't, I save like 3 seconds for picking up that item, plus a faster line and things like that.
Yeah.
And that is the skill, that's what I mean. Like, I'm an okay player compared to those people. They got, more than 1,000 hours more of the game, and, yeah, and I almost got
Yeah.
wrecked there.
I'm glad that Leechman was so polite as
He's
to
very polite, yeah.
wait.
It's not been polite the 6 previous times. I had to reset here a few times
God.
because of that leech, man.
Oh, shit.
Naked zombies. So here probably have not been very conservative with my ammo. I just let Billy
Yeah.
shoot through. But actually, shotgun shell is the only resource that is relatively abundant here. So I'm willing to just, toss away shotgun shells at these. But it's more, to be fair, for the safety, because there's lots of zombie. So if you control the player with the shotgun, there's a high chance of the other player actually being overwhelmed.
Okay.
As opposed to just you fire away with a handgun and the shotgun will always stagger them. So if the AI controls the shotgun player, they'll always be safe, if you know what I mean. Because as soon as a zombie get close to them, they'll get
can look
blasted
after
back.
themselves with
Yeah,
the
exactly.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that
you give
makes
them a pistol, they risk it. Basically.
I was always trying to use the most powerful weapon, I think. Wasn't I?
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Well, that's what you want to do. You want to use the good one. Oh,
use the
shit.
Now, this room is a bit of a bitch.
I remember that being bullshit. We walked into that room and there's just 2 hunters just waiting for you.
Just magnum shoot them. And then I just taunt them. See ya. But yeah, you got to be ready for that room. To be fair, I forgot about this room. Because you can tell, because I walk in and they scream and I'm like, oh shit. But luckily I had Rebecca equipped.
None of these guys come to life.
No,
do
but yeah, when there's the safe room
Because we got the
theme,
music. Yeah, we got the
correct.
music.
You're actually safe. Now you try to pick up those fire round. Yeah, good luck
And it
with
just
that.
keeps saying daddy, daddy, daddy.
Yeah, and it keeps going, yeah, you're not having them. Daddy, come home soon. I want to stop playing Resident Evil 0 and, you know, you read me a book or something.
No, we're next room is Frog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can avoid
yeah.
Frog, right? You don't
No,
really
I
have to
think
kill
he's not
Frog.
next room. He's in a few rooms. Next room is the gondola.
Oh, it's through the
Oh,
Well,
gondola.
it's the
yeah,
well, but first we have to
yeah.
fight the tyrant again to get the motherboard for the gondola.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if I save here. I think I do.
I remember this room very well because I remember us just being here.
Yeah, this is where
Yeah.
the true ending starts, if you remember.
It is. It is.
But I bet, you know, a few minutes in. Yeah, lodgings. Yeah, I didn't get this one right first time. I remembered it.
Okay, you can remake any RE game in the RE engine. Which one are you doing?
RE
Code
Engine.
Veronica, easy.
Can I cheat and say Dino Crisis?
Fuck it, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
It's got zombie dinosaurs. sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, close enough. Dino Crisis would be amazing in
It
RE
would.
Engine.
Getting Code Veronica and Dino Crisis. That would be that would be a Capcom fan's biggest dream.
Yeah?
That'd be
Smart.
amazing.
That'd be,
yeah.
you know, I'd
I'd
sign
take
it.
Dino Crisis as well.
Yeah.
I like dinosaurs too. Not as much as zombies, but
Mm.
yeah. Okay, that's fair.
So I think it's gondola. Well, it's not gondola directly, but is
It's
so
called a gondola.
a frog here can appear, and again, that's another unfair thing. Like the frog is totally random, appears, licks you, damages you, and goes away, and you're just like, why? For no reason.
Is there any advantage to killing the frog?
No, other than wasting ammo.
Okay.
And you actually can't kill it, I think, because as soon as it takes damage, it just jumps back into the
This
water.
is just showing off the bad camera angles again. Because by the time, if you want to see what you're firing at, you're gonna walk into them and they're gonna
One
grab
strategy
you.
is actually, if you get Rebecca on the elevator, she's safe. Because the zombies can't get to that. It's a bit like how I
Right,
tricked
yeah.
the cockroaches with the stairs.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't take skills to pull this up. You just need to know the cheeses.
In the original version of this game, as well, 'cause this is the widescreen one for Steam, the HD version.
Yeah.
The GameCube, it's a fucking square aspect
Yeah.
ratio,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
like
you can see
4/3
even
or-
less.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I was having trouble walking into enemies all the time, or enemies coming from off screen and just wrecking me instantly. I can't imagine how shit that would be playing with a GameCube controller on an old fucking RTS screen.
Yeah.
God.
So we're going into the second tyrant fight. The one downstairs.
I don't remember having a second tyrant.
Well, there is
Oh.
one.
You threw a shit ton of mollies at this guy.
Yeah, because you run out of ammo. Well,
Yeah.
basically, as usual.
You
And
sort of around.
spoiler, it's not very interesting fight. So what
Oh
we're gonna do?
yeah, it's in this.
It's very
yeah.
simple. He takes a stagger every time.
Nice.
As soon as his right shoulder gets back into normal position, shoot him again. And that's it.
And then you stagger him.
yeah.
He staggers, but everything else doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. And like
To
a
the
cockroach.
same gun?
Yeah, a cockroach doesn't stagger to a shotgun, but this guy does. And that's it. Just count your shots so you know you don't
I'm mad.
mistake the reload. But that's all it is. Just
I'm
look at
pissed.
your right shoulder. As soon as it sets back into position, shoot.
Premature.
Yeah.
You have pretty good reaction time, EnryMae, to do this kind of stuff.
No, the guy that did the video
Yeah.
said it, and I just practiced.
No, but I mean
yeah.
in general, like doing the speedrun stuff too. The last time you were here, what did we record?
No Damage for Leon A and Claire B Hardcore and 2 Remake.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember. That was hype. Go check that out as well.
But we recorded that live. Like doing this live could easily take 7-8 hours.
Oh yeah, no.
And no, don't want to do that.
So I woke up to like a message that was EnryMae being like, that was so weird how I said I woke up to a message in the fucking your Discord
Your
or
Discord.
Skype pop.
Yeah, not
made a
mine,
noise
but
there.
it might have been on the game.
It was
to be
on the
fair.
game, yeah. It was
It
on
might
the
be
game.
from the recording, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's from the. It's not mine.
No. Okay, then it was in the video. I don't know why my game picked it up, because I had capture only on the game, but it did. But
Whoa! Oh, he's capturing system sounds, I guess.
Yeah.
That's system sounds.
could be.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a message. It was just like EnryMae being like, "Hey, I recorded this. We could use this, or we could do it live in person. But I don't want to fucking play this game again."
Yeah,
Something like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's more like it's gonna take 7-8 hours
Yeah.
to get it. You know,
Hours-
it's not
hours
that I
just
want.
like
I don't
that.
want to practice to get good at RE0. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
no.
Like, it's enough that you even willingly recorded this for us to all record over. Asking you to do it again would just be a smack in the face.
I wasn't sure about because we've never done anything like we've never done this before. We've never done a commentary for something that's pre-recorded.
Just on
No,
Hunk,
we haven't
but
really.
Yeah, on the
on Hunk, that was our
but that's
test,
like 7
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
It's not 3 hours.
we've never done anything like this before, so this is a new skill set.
Yeah?
Yeah, a new type of thing. And Rebecca and Seb have got the same posture there.
Yeah, they were like,
Just holding
Was
the
I
shit.
doing that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so was she.
It's because I got facial hair for the first time in ages,
Yeah.
and I'm just stroking it.
Yeah.
What?
So Rebecca doesn't.
Sean just pulled a funny face of it.
It's the first time for everything.
I pulled a funny face because number one, it sounds suggestive.
Yes.
And number two is because I know.
You got a big beard right now,
I
bro.
know exactly how you
Do
how
you
feel.
ever grow the facial hair, Ruby?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I think.
Does
like
it grow well
every-
on you?
To an extent, I'm not a tall person, or I don't have like a big face, so I kind of look even smaller with facial hair. So it does. I wouldn't say it suits my facial features, but
if you
I do keep like maybe like a week's worth of beard. Let's say.
Yeah.
No longer than like a week to 2 weeks, no more than that.
If you guys want an image of like what EnryMae looks like, imagine
It's okay,
the
there's,
lead
you know.
singer of the Hoosiers.
The
Yeah.
lead singer of the Who's.
That's him. That's EnryMae.
I take that as a compliment. 'Cause I don't
Goodbye,
know who they are.
EnryMae.
Oh, that was in FIFA 11, I think. Goodbye, Mr. A.
Goodbye,
No,
Mr. A.
2008. FIFA 08.
Yeah, a bit
That would
before
have been that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when me and Seb got into the Who's
God, I
Trick
love
to
the
Life.
Hoosiers, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Trick to Life,
I think I was-
2007.
Was it?
Yeah,
I remember it from FIFA 08. That's how I know that song.
I want to say it was 2007.
Great album.
Yeah.
It's got absolute bangers. Worried about Ray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Cops and Robbers.
Cops and Robbers, Goodbye Mr. Ray. Killer. A Sadness Flows Through Him. I like that one. Yeah, I've listened to that album.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Dude, it was one of the first albums I ever had. I had Demon Days,
yeah.
and I had that.
Yeah.
The Purple album.
Mm.
I think no, it came in purple and green. I think it was 2 colors for Hoosiers. All right, what's next?
We are taking the gondola, who's gonna take us into like a little area where we need to get the battery. So basically, the acid, sulfuric acid, to charge the battery. Then we're gonna take it to a forklift truck that's got a key card.
Oh,
That's gonna
that's
get us to the
downstairs, isn't it?
final boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a bit, again, it's something that sounds simple, but there's a lot of back and forth, player A, player B sort of
There
time.
was a lot of back and forth for us because
there's a lot of back and
we
forth.
had to go get
because
the
you,
chemicals.
You need, that, but you also need, like, abilities to boost Rebecca sort of type
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So you need them separate because only Rebecca can take the gondola, but then you need them together because, they need to grab the battery because on a shelf there's like 8 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Oh, look!
No,
I don't have any of that open.
Yeah.
That ain't me.
yeah, there probably was, I don't know, BB messaged. I didn't know.
Was it me?
No, it wouldn't have been because I would have been playing. It's more like, it's odd because I thought the NVIDIA software only captures the game. It shouldn't capture system sounds. But maybe it's Discord that gets through the game.
You say that. It might be because maybe you have Discord overlay enabled.
Could be, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I remember when I had to sort out my recording settings for my NVIDIA, I had to create a virtual audio jack for my mic.
Okay.
Because if I just recorded normally, it would record everything, including the Discord call.
But I'm not recording sound. That's the thing, like, because I was allegedly talking while doing this because it was very frustrating at times. But you don't hear me, talking.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you could have just muted your mic. And then
No, I remember I told the NVIDIA bit not to record, basically no sound input device. And that's the frog. Just run straight through.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it does that, but so long as you hit that, basically run and keep spamming like interact so that you hit the ladder and get iframes as soon as possible.
That frog's bullshit.
Yeah, big time. It's totally random. But yeah, no, like I said, I remember telling my NVIDIA program not to record any mic as an input device.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's definitely capturing sound because it's capturing game sound.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and I missed the shot, but that's fine. I get the second time.
All right.
So and you
And
got
there's more. Yeah, the shotgun shells, like, even though I've wasted a few and didn't get, obviously, decapitation all the time, are the only resource in excess, I'd say, in this game.
Yeah, you
Obviously,
seem
depending
to
how
be
you play.
picking up quite a few.
Yeah, but I got a lot of handgun ammo, but I was,
I'm realizing where we are right now, and I'm still like, oh shit, there's still like half an hour on this thing.
Yeah, the boss
This
fights
boss is
are...
gonna take forever, isn't it? It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, especially because, like, I used the Magnum for the final boss. So, the penultimate boss, I have to... Basically, I save my Magnum and don't use it at all on him.
How do you do this?
Ooh, the cockroach.
How do you do these cockroaches with the two of them?
The stairs. Stairs, the biggest enemy of cockroach.
Remember how bullshit this was?
Yes, I do. But this, I remember Seb trying to dodge it like he was Dark Soul and trying to almost roll around. It's simple. Just let him follow you. Go to the stairs.
No, not this one. When you pick up the battery,
run to the stairs.
There's going to be a bunch of cockroaches,
Run to the
right?
stairs.
Yeah.
When you pick up the battery.
Yeah, run to. You'll see it. Yeah, there you go. Job.
So
same
that
as
couldn't walk to you there.
No.
The stairs.
No.
And it's not just the stairs; it's the tile in front of the stairs that they can't seem to do.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There's like an invisible wall where exactly like the
fucking. Wow.
Right. I want to know. Okay, because I've been wondering about this. You said the green chemical neutralizes your poisons.
Yeah.
What do the red and blue do?
Nothing by
Are
themselves.
you fucking for real?
By themselves.
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
That would have been so good if they did something.
To my knowledge, they don't do nothing.
I don't think they ever do anything by themselves, do they?
No,
Well,
the
that's the
green
thing.
one does. It neutralizes poison. It's like a blue herb.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
The thing is, the fact that you have a green chemical and it does something suggests that red and blue also do something.
Look, don't quote me on it because I don't know enough. But to my knowledge, no, that by themselves, if you use them as a player, they do nothing.
Right, I'm looking this up.
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
I
Ask
am
Mr.
looking this up
Capcom.
right now.
But yeah,
now.
so there you go, Seth.
We've not asked Mr. Capcom much.
Just
here we go. Yeah, just
run to the
you got
stairs.
to the. Oh, Billy.
Sometimes the AI doesn't follow you, and that's risky.
Yeah,
That's why you should
yeah.
use the control.
That's what I was.
Time.
I was worried for you there.
Nah,
I know you.
can get here.
I know this is pre-recorded, but I know.
But
the
now,
stress of
what
it.
I actually do is I leave one up there, and then I just because I need to pass
With the
through
one
them.
guy, yeah, you'll clear it out now,
Yeah,
but sticking
just
out the
using
stairs.
Yeah, look.
Fuck.
Yeah, come, boy. I don't. I think I
accidentally
just
went up.
I went
Yeah.
too far through. And also, I think I used the shotgun here. Yeah,
EnryMae is correct.
they're useless.
Red and blue do nothing.
Sounds about right.
Red and blue, no use to you.
Yep, absolutely right.
Green makes you healthy and
Lean.
Lean.
Didn't. Oh, I should have just left it at the first bit.
No, you did good.
Still good, yeah.
You guys so kind. We've been. My gosh, we're almost 3 hours in.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for
we're nearly
watching,
there.
folks.
Yeah.
We're almost there. We are almost there. There's a.
There you go. Just shoot them. And for some reason you didn't hit them.
Is that because your foot is up a step there? I think.
Is that because this game is ass? More likely, I'd say, but maybe. It's a shotgun. It's got a spread and they're a cockroach.
That's why I want a shotgun versus zombies. Big spread.
Yeah, clearly not in this game. Because they can't hit a cockroach, but they kill a boss.
Big spread. Tactical 12 gauge.
It's past 12, yeah.
But the thing is,
Dragon breath round.
like, you're pretty much guaranteed to kill a zombie if you go straight up and you shoot them in the head with a shotgun, yeah? You're not guaranteed to kill a zombie if you shoot it from far away and the bullets spread around.
Yeah, I always think about when people are fighting lots of zombies and they are just sprayed and they fall on the floor. You're walking around, you accidentally step on the zombie's teeth or something.
What?
Because there's just like there'll just be heads around because you won't have
Yeah, but
destroyed the head.
They want, if you step on a dead zombie's mouth or on a
If I step on a dead zombie's mouth, am I turning into a zombie?
No, because it's not bitten into you because you're stepping with the sole of your shoe.
What if I pierce myself with like the tooth of a zombie?
Don't know if they got poisons. But But that's the question. Is it the saliva that actually?
In most zombie things, I think everybody would be fucked when it's spread via fluids because everybody gets it like put in their eyes and shit.
Yeah.
And in 28 days later, that turns you. That's the only time though that once because he later gets covered in blood.
Yeah.
And he's running around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, like the bite. But what is it in the bite that actually, is it because like blood gets exchanged or saliva, or how does that happen? It's never sort of explained.
Magic.
It's more like in The Walking Dead, which
where everybody's is
got
infected.
it. So yeah. Just the zombie bite and sort of thing actually infects you and kills you faster, but you will get it anyway. Sort of thing. It's like a matter of time.
God, The Walking Dead. Have you been watching? You've not.
No,
You're out of that. You're out of that now. Yeah.
I'm 3-4 seasons.
Yeah. Once.
Out.
You didn't stick around for good Negan.
No.
I mean, nice guy Negan. Not good.
I
Negan.
kind of quit around that time.
Dude, they turn him into the protagonist. Kind of. But everybody hates him because as they should, but like except for the writers who really want you to love him.
And you know what? Everybody loved him when he was a baddie, from the audience point. Or at least I did.
I did enjoy Good Guy Negan for a bit, but when I didn't him and Maggie don't have a good back and forth, especially in Dead City where they're like, oh yeah, Negan versus Maggie, and they have to team up to go and save a kid and go throughout the whole the big city. I didn't like their chemistry, even though it's supposed to be like they don't like each other. I guess I don't know. Sean, you watched The Walking Dead, didn't you? To a point. Where did you stop? Everybody has their when did they stop The Walking Dead?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, I stopped early 7.
The point I always say that I stop is just after Eugene admits that he doesn't know
Science.
Yeah. That's the bit where I was like,
he doesn't know science.
He isn't a scion. He isn't a super scion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's when I ended.
When they're going to Washington. So
You didn't even get to see
I saw that.
Negan then.
No.
Yeah,
that's
that's true.
I think I was just before. I think the rest of the gang were in Sanctuary at the time.
Could be, yeah.
I think it was around that time.
Yeah.
And they went to Sanctuary.
Terminus, I think it was the place.
No,
was it Alexandria?
Terminus was the bit with the cannibals. Wasn't
Yeah, true, yeah.
It wasn't.
What was
after that
Negan's
bit.
place called? Was that not called Sanctuary?
No, they were like the saviors.
They were the saviors, were they not?
No, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't
Alexandria was
the
the place.
Oh, was
with the city, yeah.
Okay.
Alexandria was like the town that they were.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm thinking of that then. Yeah.
And it's got like the old lady in charge, I think.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Well, she gets wracked, obviously.
Oh, here we are, guys. By the way, this is
not done yet. So we're doing a bit of backtracking.
Oh, okay.
Just to basically save, because otherwise we'll have to do that. So
yeah,
it's gonna be. I'll send Billy that's the other annoying bit. There's no save before this boss. I'll have to send Billy all the way to the lodgings, risking the frog.
Risk the frog.
Yeah, risk the frog, and then hopefully save.
But it's worth it for the save.
Yeah, because this next boss fight, like again on a new game plus, you just use the machine gun and basically tear through this boss. You don't have a machine gun here, and The shotgun is not good because it fires slowly, and she kind of, if you remember, like lunges at you. So the shotgun is no good. The Magnum is good, but I want to save the Magnum for the last boss fight. The grenade launcher, again, not really good, because I don't think I got any fire grenade, or maybe I do. But anyway, I used the pistol for this boss fight.
Pistol.
And it's long and hard.
You've got a lot of ammo.
Correct.
You need
Good observation.
You needed it. Yeah.
Needed it. So, for those of you that are stuck around till here, thank you. But I'm sorry
cheers,
to, say this, but this is not the true finale.
Yeah.
The
That's
true
in the Let's
ending.
Play.
Correct. Because, what you'll see here, there's actually a bit of a difference. Right now, you see we're following this guy who apparently, if you've been paying attention when we go in the menu, his name is Billy. But actually, in the true finale, his name is not Billy. It's actually Tommy.
Yeah.
And he's dressed up as a wolf.
And he disappears.
Exactly, because he's been so
He's a
useless.
leech.
Yeah, that he basically just runs away.
Rebecca calls in a mate.
Yeah, and Rebecca calls in a mate, none other than Albert Wesker. So in the true finale of RE2R, all I'm going to say is that at this point in time, you don't have this Billy guy.
I think canonically it makes more sense that Wesker
does.
would come
It
to save
definitely
Rebecca.
does.
since
There's
he-
evidence in
because he
RE2.
fancies it.
Yeah.
When does okay? Here's a Resident Evil question I gotta ask. When does Wecker make what's Wecker's son called? Jake. When
Jake.
does Wecker make Jake?
Don't know, actually.
When does Wesker have the babies and make Jake?
Oh no. Well, RE.
You can do some
Before the
RE maths like
volcano.
you did before, Sean.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, so RE6, let's say, is about how
When
old
did
is
it
he
take
then?
place?
When does RE6 take place? 6 years after RE4?
No, when my friend of mine was playing, so it got picked up.
Shout outs to Train.
Sorry, okay,
RE8 in
editing
2010
skills.
sounds a bit too early to me.
No, but Jake is in
RE16.
RE6.
All right, let's take a look.
Are you Googling it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Resident Evil 6 was in 2012, so I assume it was set in 2012.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually they are.
Okay, and then Jake Wesker was born.
Jake Sully.
Jake Mueller
Jake Mueller.
was born in 1992,
Wow, that's years
which would make him
before
20.
Raccoon City.
It would make him 20 in the events of RE6.
So
Yeah.
Wesker had the kids before.
Just before.
Before he was in
Before all
Raccoon
of this.
City, yeah,
Yeah,
because that was
so-
1990.
Because
Six years before Raccoon City went to shit.
You know what? This whole time we've been saying during.
So it may have been during the training facility days when he was a trainee with Dr. Marcus. Because Dr. Marcus was assassinated 10 years ago to these events. So that would be 1988 and Wesker was around.
But yeah, he would have been under, obviously, he's been under the
Spencer, yeah, an
the
umbrella.
yoke of Umbrella the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
We always say that nobody fucks in Resident Evil.
Well, they don't.
We always thought, well, Wesker fucks in Resident Evil, but he actually fucks pre-Resident Evil.
Right,
Yeah.
now I want to know.
I know Eton has a baby, but that's just a moss.
Yeah.
That's just
Not a real
moss.
baby.
And it's all over the place in parts. He has to try and pick them all up. And...
Let's go.
Well, how did you describe Resident Evil 8 to me the other day? You said it's about this moss
Some
guy
dude
trying to...
trying to put his baby back together. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right, boss fight time. Right,
go.
so you see what I'm... Put Billy on solo, and I'm moving both. Me.
You're
It's
moving
me.
both right now
Yeah.
yourself. Oh my god! I was
See?
wondering how you were going to do this.
Yeah,
This
see,
is
and it's
wild.
going to the wall
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
were, because
keeping
you spammed
up.
in there.
What I'm trying to do is send Billy by the elevators, and apparently I've read that the Queen Leech, which is the boss, aggroes on Rebecca more. So that's why I'm checking the map, because I'm basically trying to put Billy by the elevator there at the bottom.
Are you still moving him off camera?
Yeah. Yeah. Right, so this is the trick. I got 116 bullets, handgun bullets. Now guess how many it takes to kill this boss.
Holy shit!
But this is actually basically the technique. It's going to be long.
You're
and
gonna just
boring.
keep him around
Yeah.
the circle, and Billy's over at the door. So as long
So
as
Billy's
they
safe,
should be
he doesn't
aggroed
get
there.
aggroed, yeah. Because like I said, there's no damage for both.
There's
So-
no item at that point.
No, there's no high magnum ammo. I know
Yeah.
you've been looking for
Yeah.
it. There isn't.
It's just not there.
Correct. But this is it. Like, if you had the machine gun, you'll do the same strategy, just machine gun. It
Hey,
should
just
do
be
a lot
faster.
more damage.
Yeah.
But you basically, and you could shoot it on that corridor as well. But again, I take no
Yeah,
chances.
no damage run.
So like I said, 116 bullets. We'll see how many it takes. But that's it. Just
I'm actually really annoyed because like one of my biggest issues with this boss fight was they just kept grabbing Billy
Yeah.
or kept grabbing Rebecca or
And
whatever,
there's
the
no
character I'm not controlling. I didn't realize I could have just moved him out of the way. Although it did take some finicky moves. You had to check the map and then move
yeah,
him
because you
off screen.
don't see him because of
Yeah.
all the camera angles, right? So yeah, but that's and again, it doesn't work all the time because sometimes what happens if you loop too quickly with Rebecca, she will actually aggro Billy because she'll be like, oh, she
Right.
went away. She's got
Yeah.
to Billy and
Yeah,
damage
so
and
you gotta
done.
keep her
Yeah, so
attention,
you
yeah.
can't do the looping too fast. A bit like in Dead by Daylight, if you're too good, the killer will just drop you.
Yeah, he'll give up go for somebody weak.
Yeah, exactly. And she'll literally do that. But that's it.
So
Enjoy 10 minutes of this.
while this is going on,
Yeah.
deepest Wesker fucks law.
Okay.
Alright.
Wesker was born around 1960.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wesker is like test lab, isn't it? I thought he was. Or is it actually...
Wesker's as old as our parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So Wesker was 32
yeah.
when he did the fuck and he made Jake Mueller
Yeah.
with apparently an immigrant from Edonia, the place where you
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
So like he was in the army at the time.
Wesker was.
Yeah, so maybe he was assigned to a base there, or maybe she came to America or something, I don't know. But yeah, that means during the events of RE1, he was 38?
Okay.
What?
Around 38, yeah. I mean,
Shout out to Lala, played by them.
so RE5 Wesker, how old is
RE5 Wesker, or RE5
he's mid 50s
10 years
then at some
later?
point.
No.
mid 40s,
Yeah,
Okay.
late 40s, yeah.
late 40s, yeah. Damn, he looks good.
He's looking great.
Well, I mean, he's
Yeah.
infected and all by then with all his, you
Oh,
and
yeah, it
stuff.
slows down your aging, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it
Now
does,
they're
yeah.
saying
Oh, yeah,
With
because of Jill.
yeah.
because of Jill and Rebecca and they wanted to use the same character model or whatever for Jill.
Yeah,
so they-
Because,
Why is she wearing the same clothes then?
Yeah, it's weird, that, isn't it?
We need to watch Death Island.
Yeah, she's wearing...
They describe it in Death Island.
Oh,
They say,
really?
"Oh, it's because we got infected or whatever."
Yeah.
Well, Chris is becoming Rusty Old Door, Chris.
Risty is Risty.
Rusty.
Rusty Chris is having such a glow up. I love his dark,
His
big
rugged
giant
sort of-
coat. You know,
yeah.
he looks
He's
great.
very noir, sort of.
I love
he
how,
is like
how
that.
Chris walks into a house of one of his close mates and just like shoots his wife and steals his baby
And
just,
doesn't say
just
anything?
explain-
No explanation, yeah.
He couldn't have said, look, just, yeah,
Could have literally just said, that wasn't your wife, that was Mother Miranda.
That's a moss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a mold.
that's a mold.
That's a moldy boy.
We need to go save your real wife, Ethan.
Oh, we need to go save your baby. This is
Well, that doesn't happen until the truck crashes and
Just-
Miranda in it and they fuck off.
just Chris grabs the baby, but then it gets
Yeah.
stolen off Chris.
Yeah. Not off Chris, off the soldiers.
Yeah, he grabs the baby because obviously it's
Yeah.
it's Ethan and Mother Miranda's baby, not Ethan and Mia's baby.
Whoa.
So Ethan technically does not canonically. No, hang on.
He has a-
Mia technically does not canonically.
But
fuck.
Ethan.
That's because Seb saved Zoe. We all know.
Ah,
shit.
yeah.
Shit, our RE7 LP is.
Decision.
That's our true canon.
Yeah.
That's why RE8 is so weird because I'm like, why is all of this happening? It doesn't make any sense. I saved Amy.
Yeah.
Zoe, not Amy. But yeah.
Shit, Zoe.
Yeah.
You saved Chloe.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
What
there you
an
go.
interesting boss fight.
Wesker's canonical fuck history. You're welcome.
Wow.
Yeah, I really. You know what? I prefer.
Birkin folks.
Yeah,
Sherry's around.
Yeah,
Sherry,
Sherry's
Sherry.
around.
I
Yeah.
don't know when they had time. They seem too very busy. Maybe they had to blow off some steam one day, but those,
Yeah.
those
One
two.
day, yeah.
That's a bad father and mother right there. They're
Alright,
bad
now she's
parents.
aggroed. She's gonna be even faster.
Oh,
my-
that
so
big
that's like
screech.
halfway through the fight.
Oh my god.
Look how much ammo you've used.
I told you I had 116 bullets. You have to guess how many I use.
Do you know what's horrible? EnryMae's brought both guns into this fight. EnryMae is expecting to use all of his ammo, like his spare ammo,
and then they actually
and
have to
then
use
the
extra
ammo
gun.
from the other gun.
But that's where I'm like, think about it. I used a knife for the first boss fight, the Scorpion. It was
Yeah,
another bullet
yeah.
sponge. I missed a few shots here and there, but other than that, it was fairly accurate.
Yeah.
So and that's where I'm like, still everything is taking everything.
Yeah.
Bullet sponge.
Yeah, like in RE2, again, I keep going back, but even in RE1 Remake, if you play Hoarder, you'll still end up with a few, bits of ammo at the end.
Yeah.
Not here.
I think you have to. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Wait until your inventory comes back up.
Don't worry, I'll come back up at the end.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're all waiting.
Like I said,
Because
it's a
if it-
long and hard boss fight.
All right. So you don't use a knife.
No,
So
I discarded the knife back then.
Yeah.
Knife's
So
gone.
you have to have ammo left at the end of this. I reckon you get into the second gun, but just barely.
Did you do the maths before you walked
No.
into this, or did you just?
No, I just shot.
Yeah. You get.
Like
to the
I
second
had,
gun.
put it away. I had
Were
done
you
a practice
thinking?
run before.
Were you thinking? Oh shit! I might run out of ammo here because.
No,
at
I
this
was
point-
more very tense because this is a.
And then you've got another boss after this.
Yeah, but the next boss is not too bad. This one was harder. It's very easy to just get stuck on a corner or just going too fast and she aggro's Billy.
During the next boss, when she does her thing on the,
Yeah,
she's walking around from.
to
panel
the gates.
panel.
Yeah,
Can you do the walking?
no. That's why I get hit,
Yeah,
but
no, okay.
I can't
Absolutely,
control anything.
absolutely.
It literally it's autopilot the route she takes
Yeah.
and all that.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do.
'Cause you can't play Rebecca at that point.
No, exactly. It's taking off control of it. If you
Oh, I
try to
didn't
swap
know.
to that play, it
Yeah.
just goes. You can't do it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So you got zero control. It's literally just an NPC at that
Yeah.
point.
So hold on. If Billy's better with the gun, why are you using Rebecca?
Because when I was watching the guide of the guy that did the no damage, he said that apparently Queen Leech aggro's easier on Rebecca.
Ah, yes.
So it's riskier to leave Rebecca on a corner because she's got a higher chance of Queen Leech just stop chasing the looper and going to the stationary player.
I didn't-
Again, that's what he said, and I took his word because it's not like I wanted to test it.
Yeah.
But I mean, at this point, there's not much. Yeah, Billy shoots a bit faster, but yeah. To be fair, I was really tense here, not so much because of the ammo situation, because I knew that, at worst I can just swap to the Magnum and a couple of shots and he's done. But I wanted to save the Magnum for the last fight, and like I said, this is very tense. This has taken a good 6-7 minutes. Getting hit now, it'd be just like rage moment.
that would be,
Yeah,
it'd be
So,
mad.
especially now, I take it easy. I only shoot a couple of bullets. I keep reloading, but I'm like,
Are
know
you
what?
feeling tense at this point?
Oh yeah, I was very like, yeah, because obviously I failed maybe double-digit times,
Oh.
and
what?
and the annoying bit is not so much the fight, is that I saved all the way to the lodgings.
Yeah, so you have to walk all the way over here, and then
maybe
do it.
if not
So
double
this-
digits, high single digits.
Yeah, this took you multiple times.
Well,
to,
it took me
to get this.
7 hours to record the whole thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the cut version is, we know like barely more than 3 hours.
Yeah.
So there's 3 hours of failure. Sorry, 4 hours of failures are called.
Holy
Or
shit!
hits and damages in multiple points.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
what I mean, like, I'm not an expert. Because, like, I think there's, like, 19 segments and only, like, 6 are, like, right first time, no damage. Yeah, and then she does this attack, which is quite annoying.
This is such an uninteresting enemy design.
Yeah.
I dislike this kind of like big grey, gooey tentacle monster. I guess it's just not.
to be
interesting.
fair-
Does it like Birkin? I remember Birkin. He's got
Yeah.
a giant, big old eye
Oh,
coming
yeah.
off it.
Yeah.
I remember Nemesis. He
He
wears
got-
a bin bag,
he
and
got
then he's
big
got
old
big
teeth.
old teeth, and then
Yeah.
he's got a
Like
rocket
iconic.
launcher and stuff. I
And then he
remember,
becomes Doggo.
and he's got Doggo. I can't believe Sean cut that out of the Krampus cut.
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't.
he did.
No.
You know the Doggo around the fountain?
Right,
big
8
yeah.
bullets left.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't have put everything in the Krampus cut.
Can't believe it.
It's
Well,
the
it's-
best
That's why
of
it's a
the
cut.
best.
That's why it's a cut.
Yeah.
There's 8 bullets left.
8 bullets left on the handgun. And I started with 116. Yeah, do your
Wesker,
whipping.
iconic. Remember Wesker.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
the voice actor.
Oh my god, there's a meme. There's a meme. Oh, I don't know if I can say it, but there was a dude of a guy, a photo of a guy in a Matrix costume, like Neo from the
Neo,
Matrix.
yeah.
And then it just says underneath, I just got asked which Columbine shooter I am, and now
God.
I hate this costume. Oh my god.
That's it. Oh, Enzo's here. And I think I have to open the menu because I pick up the key. And guess 0.
See, he did just dip into the other.
16 bullets.
He did just dip into the other. Oh,
No.
No, you didn't.
oh no,
use
you
it.
didn't.
No.
You had
I
exactly 0.
Correct.
No way.
Took 116 bullets. The last bullet made it. Oh, probably
Wow.
I missed a few in the fight. That's possible. But that's how long it took.
Every bullet.
Every bullet.
And that's where I'm like,
Okay.
I play relatively well, good aim, use pretty much everything, used every bullet. That's
There
what
was
I'm
no
telling
way I
you.
would- even
you
if I
would
went
have
back,
never done it.
Even if I went back
No.
and got all that ammo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I think I
Enzo,
might have to
think.
try and. I don't know if I can leave this position. I think
We've only got 6 minutes left.
we'll get him in 6 minutes. We'll grab the
Yeah.
grab the dog.
Yeah, he's yawping. He wants
Is
to
it-
see us.
He gives it's a little woof.
Yeah, nearly there.
We took him to Hadrian's Wall today. Had an amazing
What's
walk
left of it?
for hours.
And what's left of the tree?
We went to Sycamore Gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some silly poo-head cut the fucking tree down, didn't they? It was lovely. But cool walk.
Yeah, no,
It was real nice.
It was good weather as well.
I was so hot when I got back.
Yeah.
Same.
It did tire out. Oh.
Oh,
You
never
got in,
mind.
hey, Enzo.
Where
Hello.
there's a will, there's a way.
Hey, don't pull the headphones.
He's pulling on the headphones out. Good boy.
He insists
Good
on attention.
boy.
He
Ah, we
insists
missed
on
you.
it.
We've
Hello, good boy.
Hello.
Hello, you lovely. You giving us all kisses. Good boy.
You're a
I'm
good
sorry.
boy.
You're chilling with the boys.
We
Oh. Poor Enzo. His claws keep slipping on my trousers because they're fabric softened.
You got slippy trousers, mate.
No licking.
Yay, kisses.
Yes, licking.
No.
Kisses.
Oh, good
We're getting
boy.
to the final
I can't
boss.
believe you guys do the final boss in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's actually not that long. But I
Yeah.
mean, I saved all my Magnum ammo for that.
Good boy.
And you'll be like, oh, how much Magnum ammo you use? All of it.
Yes. How many bullets? Yes.
And that's where I'm like,
Stay away from the microphone.
Oh.
Yeah.
just...
Oh, you can't go down that way.
Oh,
It's your slippy pants, mate.
yeah.
It's my slippy pants.
How are you
yeah.
wearing these pants?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's in the mic.
No, dog.
And so we've got 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Please be patient.
Who's a
with
good
us.
boy? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
See, I'm moving both. That's the trick.
You're moving
Move
both. Oh,
and
yeah,
go
and you
to that
dodged. You
corner.
dodged the
Yeah,
spit.
the acid. Yeah, she got stuck. Move to the here and just keep Magnum him to try and get him to second phase ASAP. Yeah, what
Yeah.
you want is to get her stuck on that corner. Doesn't happen every time, but that's what you want. In the meantime, Sean is making sure
the dog.
I'm wrestling with the dog.
Enzo, come here.
It's okay, guys. You can see how it's done. It doesn't take a commentary.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
He's coming your way. He's going to jump up.
Hey.
Good boy.
good one. Yeah, so just keep wrecking Queen Leech. And I'm using all the Magnum bullets. Like,
Yeah.
but I have 5 left. Right now, Rebecca, you can't control her anymore.
Right.
okay.
So that's why I'm
Yeah.
like, she takes
Any hit
damage.
she does,
That's
it's just
it.
RNG bullshit.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do the similar thing, tries to take aggro from the Queen instead of her going to Rebecca. Mm-hmm. And
Maybe this is why the Queen is like programmed to go for Rebecca bar for this.
could be, yeah, for this section.
That's
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah, because it's a good game.
It doesn't make sense otherwise, does it?
No.
I suppose.
Yeah. So obviously the Queen has got infinite life. So all you can do is just take aggro so she doesn't kill
While-
Rebecca.
while
'Cause again,
Rebecca
it says,
goes to all the
Rebecca and
panels.
stuff, but if you try to control her,
Yeah.
you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's how we beat her. We just kind of stun locked her while Rebecca did
Correct.
everything. Yeah.
I think Rebecca will get hit once she's crossing one of those bridges.
Yeah.
But again, it's nothing I can do. So, sorry about that. Yeah, so all I'm doing is just keeping distance and trying to aggro her, not to actually go and charge at Rebecca and stun lock Rebecca and kill her. There's not really a strategy for this fight, you just pray.
Did it give you any ammo before you came in here?
Yeah, some hand grenades and some handgun
Okay.
bullets. Not much. Yeah, she got hit
Yeah.
right now, but again,
Hey, it wasn't on screen. We didn't see it.
we heard it through the moaning.
We only have your word.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's still fine, so it wasn't actually much damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, just keep annoying the queen so
Yeah.
that she doesn't go Rebecca. I think that's the last gate of the penultimate one. Yeah, this is kind of tricky. Yeah, just she gets sort of stuck here or there.
She probably can't cross onto this little area.
Like if you
here.
look, I've used basically everything
Yeah.
I have in this Let's Play. Yeah, she takes the bridge and the queen turns back. So let her turn, don't aggro her now.
Oh.
That was a cool animation, actually, for turning back. Crawl up the wall a bit. Yeah, look at 6 shots.
I mean, I'm not
Bruh.
doing damage now, so
Yeah.
just literally to take
But
aggro.
you've only
Yeah.
got 6 left.
Yeah, like I said, all I've been left is 30 handgun bullets, which I got after the last fight.
How were we?
So
ever gonna
not
do this
really.
anyway? That's
And
ridiculous.
then some shotgun shells. Them are not using shotguns in this fight. It's just not efficient. So yeah, I'm just spamming because game over.
Yeah. And that's it. You used.
Pretty much everything I had in a relatively efficient way.
And you still only had like 4 shells left.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't even think 4.
And avoiding all the monkeys, doing all the right things
Yeah.
that you wouldn't know on a blind run.
Feast on this.
Hey, RE2R, feast on this.
So dumb.
And that's it. And then now we're gonna circle the names of the people that made this game and thank them.
Yep.
And there we go.
Thank you everybody.
Yo.
Job done.
Guys, thank you everybody for watching so much. Look at that. S is for stars.
Oh my
You got
God.
her. This is serious business.
Yeah, so didn't use a health item. And that's it.
Wow. Wow. Holy shit.
That was long and hard.
Yep.
If you've watched this far, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to come check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheSpookyMemes. There you will find Friend Krampus and EnryMae. They're often about.
Yeah.
Friend Krampus. Sean, you also have a YouTube channel. What is it?
Friend_Krampus.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Only.
And EnryMae, you'll see EnryMae's name on the speedrun high scoreboards on
Not
speedrun.
high, but I'll be there.
You'll
I'll
be there.
on
You'll be there.
RE2 remake Leon scenarios.
Yeah.
60 FPS mostly.
Yeah. Oh shit! This was amazing. Check out our other Let's Plays.
Check the Resident Evil Let's Play for the true ending.
Yeah,
See what I mean?
RE0 through 8. Check out our other No Damage runs on RE2. We'll have more stuff coming out. Thank you so much. What are the This has been done. EnryMae, thank you for making the effort.
Oh, thank you
coming up
guys
here,
for having him.
getting the video, and coming here and doing this with us. It's amazing.
Sorry for your 7 hours of suffering getting that footage.
No,
7 hours of suffering to get the footage. 5 hours of driving to get here.
yeah,
Yeah.
Over about 3.5 hours of recording.
worth it.
You think we'll never escape RE0? I think it's you, EnryMae.
But what about the Krampus Cut? When's that coming?
Hey, that'll be the next one. All right, peace, guys. Later.
Bye.
Bye.